One eternity later. Hello everyone and welcome to Fables on Tables. We're late today. We're kind of just chilling and chatting.
Do we have sound? We have sound.
Yay!
What? Was it good?
Shrek cookie?
Mm-hmm.
Shrek cookie!
Cookery.
The music was working from Sirenscape.
Oh no!
Literally until I clicked start streaming. I'll even hit start recording just in case Twitch decides to delete our videos for no reason at all.
Oh no!
That's awesome.
We have all this background music while we're just BSing.
Yep.
Start streaming.
Yeah, literally.
Nothing.
The moment I click start streaming, it just stopped.
There it is.
There we
It's
go.
back.
Maybe just can't do both.
Sirenscape, if I had one bit of critique for you, why the fudge is there dead air between tracks of songs? Just like transition. Like dead air is bad. Transition.
Do it.
Yeah.
Transition.
Do they have a customer service email that you can like write to?
If they ever watch this, I'll be surprised.
Well, but you could just be like, "Hey, I use your stuff during our game. Here's a critique."
Well, the funny thing about that is there are some songs that say blah 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 music, no delay. There's still delays in that. Much smaller delays, but and I guess I kind of get it. In a tavern, if you're playing, they're not going to be like jamming around 24/7. But in a perfect world, you want music just kind of like transitioning throughout as you're playing. I mean, I guess you would be changing songs. I don't know. Either way, I don't like big long pauses because it makes me think that the app's not working anymore. At least have some like low ambiance or something.
It tasted like I ate a stick of butter. I'm sorry.
I was like, "What are you doing?"
But I'm confused why that's bad for you. You don't like sticks of butter?
Listen, I gained 10 pounds over break.
As you sit there eating more cookies.
I'm going to try another one.
They both can't taste the same, Jennifer.
No way.
You know what you and my cat have in common?
What, Nate? Let's see where this goes.
He seems to not like something that comes in a pack, but then try another one, hoping it'll taste differently. Like one day I got home and he had just nibbled on a bunch of Oreos. Like he wouldn't eat a whole Oreo, but it's as if he tried one, didn't like it, and was like, I'll try another one. I'll try another one. I'll try another one.
I didn't like it, but what if I tried that one?
Yeah.
What if that one's the good one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I imagine cats would taste things quite differently, especially Oreos being so sweet.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
Yeah,
they'd love
cats do taste different. Every cat tastes different.
it. Yeah.
You have to cook some of them longer.
Yeah, some of them are Chinese or Korean.
Jeez. You didn't have to go there, Nate.
But I like Chinese food.
Chinese food is
I
good.
do too.
And
Just let me
Vietnamese
live.
food.
Just let me live in my ignorance, okay?
It's not cats.
You don't know.
Most likely. In America.
I'm probably gonna get taken off Twitch for that one.
They don't even know we're here.
But then you're going to put it on YouTube.
And if they do, we'll go to YouTube anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always going to go on YouTube, but yeah, I need to switch it over from streaming on Twitch to streaming on. We'll see how that works. See if that's better, because Twitch doesn't like us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot we have my font for my character.
Just completely different.
Oh,
Oh,
dear
yeah.
God.
Well, your character is about to leave anyway,
I think
right?
she said that
So
it
it
was
doesn't
fixed at
matter.
one point, but I just
Yeah.
haven't. You said it was fixed? Crairdac has his own thing, or did you say you...
I fixed it. It's on the... Yeah, I thought I fixed it on yours.
It's how we're going to do it from now on. When you make a new
Okay.
character, you choose your font.
I'm okay with this.
I don't
Choose
like
your own
that.
font adventure.
Gotta worry when the character's font is Wingdings.
Oh.
Hey, oh boy.
Who's the guy,
Oh,
Batman
man.
symbol?
Why isn't his fixed, Matt?
Who's I Love New
I
York?
don't know.
It's under downloads.
Is it
It's in the
download?
downloads, yes.
Oh, I did. I see it.
Choose your own font adventure. Oh.
I don't remember
How
exactly
was it?
where.
Yeah, I'll do
We're
it.
about
We're
to-
in Bryn Shander, right?
We're either about to head to the next town, or we already got there.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The
You guys
North
were walking
East Town?
there.
East Haven.
East Haven.
Follow the path east for the guardian for last seen. Scram Shacks. Oh, there's the innkeeper at Northlook. Old Bitey was the large fish mounted on the wall. Northlook.
Oh, bitey. I love that.
That's amazing.
These are so buttery.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
So we were on our way to East Haven, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my dinner, okay? Larry?
No,
Larry.
there is no more Larry.
Well, Larry,
Larry don't exist.
Fucker.
your son is gone forever. All the time.
She doesn't even know she had
Not
a son.
understanding. Exactly.
True. You've only had a daughter now.
You know what the best part about that was though? Your whole reason for leaving was to protect the both of us.
Yes.
I'm still in danger and you're dead. So
Yeah.
what was the point of the whole thing?
Hey,
Nothing.
the plans don't always go accordingly.
Yes.
There was literally no point in what happened.
Okay.
You okay up there? Oh god.
So she's super happy.
Yeah.
I gained 10 pounds over break, but I left my super salty popcorn here.
Salt doesn't add
Oh, there's
calories.
salt actually has
Salt
no.
makes you bloated,
Salt has no calories.
but it makes you bloated.
I'm good.
Bloated and gaining weight.
But you
Bread,
you
bread is
unbloat.
the thing that makes me...
What?
You unbloat.
So,
Eventually.
the funny thing
Takes a while.
I like gingerbread
I bloat once a
Oreos
month.
a lot. Do you remember when I brought gingerbread Oreos last year?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So they don't make them
fine.
anymore. So I bought a big
Right on
case of
time.
them.
Yes.
And that's why I gained weight this winter.
Gotcha.
Because I ate a case of Oreos.
A case?
Yeah.
You mean like a package or like an actual?
Like I spent $56 on 12 packs of Oreos. Okay?
Jesus
How
Christ.
much?
50 cent, 12 packages of Oreos.
Listen, they've then doubled in price, so...
So you sold some
I,
to buy
I
more?
sold half of them.
Oh, you could have paid for them by selling half of them.
Eventually we're gonna play,
One day.
you know,
We are playing. This is our conversation while we're walking.
while
to
we're
East
walking
Haven.
to East Haven.
Odlin's
Yeah.
talking about how much she ate and how much weight she's...
And this is
Yes.
Alton talking and just being. Wow, I wish I could eat that much.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about Kiki's unbloating.
Listen, I'm doing my orange theory, I'm fine. I'll be
Why is
fine.
it called Orange Theory?
I don't know.
Because it keeps you in the orange zone. You get points for staying in the orange zone.
Oh, that's right. You just told me about that.
Oh,
So like, there's like the green zone, which is like sedentary. The orange zone being like fat burning, and then red is being like super good performance.
Okay.
So I get it.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
like 20 years
I was
ago,
just
I thought the
curious.
orange zone meant we were under attack from terrorists.
It's orange alert.
It's orange alert.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's like red alert, orange alert.
Yeah.
Black alert. That's a thing.
Yeah.
From the Star Trek, that whenever they go black alert, they time jump basically, or not time jump. They warp.
Oh,
Okay.
Star Trek sucks.
Remember, okay, fuck off. And number 2, I don't remember Black Alert.
Yeah, black alert in the most recent Star Trek. Not which Star
The
Trek?
reboots
No,
with
no,
like
no.
Chris Pine and all them.
No, which
Discovery?
Star Trek? Discovery. Yeah, Discovery.
Oh, see, I don't watch Discovery. Don't get me started on Discovery.
It's
Oh, that's
good.
the best show.
It's good.
Oh, I will kill all
If
of
you don't watch
No,
What
it
do you
really
know
is
about
good
it?
though. But yeah,
It's not.
they have a special warp drive. They go into black alert, and it can like literally take. It's like warp but better. It's instant. Like they can like pick wherever they want and just go there.
I think we need a day like this sometimes.
No, we do not. We need to
Excuse
play
me.
because if
We
we
get some nerd
go
out.
to Discovery, it's gonna be
Okay.
a bad day.
So, Odolin.
Okay. Hello, welcome. How to recap?
David made some bad choices.
So you don't know any of that. I guess if you're watching on the YouTube, you'll know it. Twitch won't know.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you go to YouTube Fables on Tables, we're there. You'll discover the
One of them is us.
the Liarin adventures and figure out what happened to him and why he's not here anymore, or has ever existed. So the party traveled to the 10 towns through the blessing of this nice old owl bear that they found in the middle of the woods. The cabin decided that stop there for a rest and whatnot, and it was very inviting. And then they find out that the owl bear was the lesser god known as Arl. We obtained the blessings to find this party that seeks to kill her. So they've been able to travel up to the 10 towns, ask around. I think they got to Brennan and probably what was it, Targos, Brennan. Where else did you guys know? Oh,
We
Brent
went
Shandir.
to Brent Shandir.
Yeah, so you guys are in Brent Shandir, asked around, got some information that there was a group of adventurers that might have matched that description going towards East Haven. So you guys started going towards East Haven on the east way. You guys are not too far away, maybe I don't know, 5 miles or so. So it wouldn't take too long to travel between the 10 towns. They're all pretty close together. You guys seen it off in the distance. And that's where we left off. You guys were walking towards the 10 towns. They're not like paved roads or anything, but they are cobbled a little bit. So you can kind of tell when you're on the main road versus grass. You kind of see the footsteps from towns.
Do we still have our horses
traveling
and shit?
from town to town.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, you have a wagon and some horses.
Okay.
Luckily, it wasn't too much of a trek or anything because of the blessing of Aro. She kind of just... The way was just kind of paved for you as you walked through. Almost like it was...
Plowed
Good
for us.
Almost like it was
intentions.
plowing you right towards your destination.
We got plowed there.
I was
And
waiting
then
for it.
Sometimes,
It was in my head.
sometimes you need
And
good
you said
plowing.
it out loud. Once again.
Going towards east.
I got plowed in East.
And all I got was this damn t-shirt.
I got plowed in 10 towns.
Each one of them.
Yes.
All of them.
That shirt would not age well.
So as you guys approach the 10 towns, the 10 town known as East Haven, I can closer towards the map of the East.
Oh, I just got it centered.
What?
I just had the map centered.
Find your center.
Unfortunate. You guys are approaching in from the east way, which is bottom left of the pitch there.
Oh.
And
Oh, this map is a whole town. Oh, okay.
yeah, East Haven is a town.
Got it.
Confirmed.
Okay, which way are we coming in from?
The left.
The
Bottom
left. The
yeah.
east way right here?
Yes. East way.
Got it.
East way.
Oh, look, the stables have been
Marked.
Stabled.
Labeled.
conveniently stabled.
Yeah, you know.
Thinking about how Nate doesn't like Spider-Man. Sorry.
It's D&D now, Jamie.
I
Come
know.
on.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it yet. I've been thinking the same thing. I'll find out one day.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you guys enter into East Haven, and the town is a bit larger than the rest. No walls around this one. You see that there's a. It looks like a large port town. As far as I mean, it's a small town, but there's a lot of docks that make it look like portish. On the lake says front there, and you guys are coming in on the main road.
Did anyone tell us how many days it had been since they'd seen them heading towards Eastway?
It was like a couple, 2 to 3.
Okay.
That's what.
One of
Well, that's what the
Already.
owl bear had said, that they were 2 to 3 days ahead of us.
Yeah, we don't know which way they are.
Have we spent a long rest within 10 towns yet?
Nope.
Or have we just gone town to town?
Right now, we're still traveling.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, from the little cabin was like
Oh, we had looked at rooms in the one town and then we ended up leaving.
Yes, because we got further information.
Right.
I think a few hours in because of the way she paved. It wasn't that far to, or it wasn't that long to travel.
Right.
See, Sirenscape, this is what I mean. Hello? Just dead. Nothing. Zero. No sound.
Nada.
With this one. You have sound?
Hello, it's me.
There we go.
There we go. Something.
Oh, Wendy says Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Wendy.
Happy New Year.
Oh, maybe if I...
Wendy, why doesn't Nate like Spider-Man?
It was dull.
Did she see it?
Yeah,
What'd
we
she
went to see
think
it.
And he
I don't
hates
know.
Yaskier. You need to break up with him.
She didn't watch that.
Thank God.
I had a problem with his hair.
That's not the right Elder I watched like an episode and fell asleep.
Aww, Wendy!
Yeah. So what do you do? You guys are just now approaching. What's the goal here?
Find
That's a good question.
fuckface.
Odilin,
Yes.
we appear to be drawing closer to finding Fredicus. What
it's
do you
been a
think you will
while.
do when you see him?
Can you tell us again exactly what is happening here? It's been a
Pulling
while.
up my backstory.
My question first.
You know, that's fine. Order of operations, that's fine.
What do I want to do when I see him?
What do you think? How do you think you will react? What should we expect?
I'm gonna murder him so hard.
Do we have to hold you back?
I would prefer to you let me kill him.
I know, but right now we are heading into a town. It may not be appropriate to assault him.
Murder
mean-
somebody in cold blood
Oh,
in a
well then-
town.
He also has
Maybe I
been.
should hide my face.
Apparently, he's been garnering a good reputation here as well. So, you
Can
know,
you remind us again the purpose of why do we want to kill him?
revenge.
I get that.
Yes.
Revenge.
But I think the last time you discussed it was like a month and a half ago, and I don't remember. Turned you to stone, but I don't remember
Yes.
why. Or did you tell us why?
No.
I did. It's okay. We haven't talked about my past in a while. So this town treated me like I was their goddess. And
This town?
a town.
Oh.
And my whole mountain was dedicated to some god. Doesn't exist. He was a paladin of that god, which I guess he's not anymore. Didn't like that people treated me kind of nice. And challenged me to a battle, and when I lost, he burned me to stone. I was much less experienced then, and I expect to rip his throat out this time. A rematch.
So it was an ego thing for him?
It was a religious thing.
It was like, you know, those religious types. They come in and they're like, oh, you know, this person, this Lolth is the best. And, like, they're totally not. And he just didn't like that a town was treating me the way he thought a god should be treated.
Okay. What was the difference in the deities?
What do you mean?
Well, you said that he was a follower of one thing,
Yes.
but he is not now.
In our scrying, we found that he was following Torm or Tyr or something?
No,
It was
Gerdak.
Krydak.
Okay, Krydak said he's following who?
I think he said Helm.
Hold on,
Helm.
it's in my notes
Helm.
somewhere.
Helm?
Is it Helm?
Yeah,
I don't know what a helm is, but
Helm prevents him from aging.
yeah. Because I remember thinking it was
And
his
then it
helmet.
says,
that
then I
prevented
wrote down
from aging.
Odilin thought. What?
I know that because I remember thinking it was his helmet that prevented him from aging.
Helmet of an aging.
so
Yeah.
it's
Odilin thought it was a different god.
yes,
I read
ironic
it written
because
down.
he was so devoted to his other god, so like he
What
punished
other
me.
god?
Pelor.
'Cause why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
So you
Thought
thought
of
you
Pelor.
thought he was dedicated to Pelor.
Well, he very much was. He called on its name many times. And he was all like, oh, you shouldn't be acting like you're greater than Pelor. You should be up on the top of the mountain praising Pelor.
And then, what did you have to do with it?
I went to a town. I forgot.
Dibs on having the next Pelor character tie-in, by the way.
My tribe didn't like me very much. So I left and went to a town that thought Goliaths were pretty cool, and they worshipped me and gave me the name Odilin. It's not the name I was born with, and I had a good time there. And I remember this.
Did you still
loser.
believe in deities at that point if they treated you like a god?
I can't even remember. It's been a long time.
Okay, because I figure your whole like anti-religion thing, if they treated you like a godlike person, that would have been like, I am not a god. Don't treat me like this.
Oh, it was fun. But
Oh.
Karen, you're smart. Maybe that's what happened to my brain. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sense of what's happening.
Character backstory that's 2 years old, it might not make sense.
No, it makes sense.
My brain cooked in the sun for 1,000 years, so like, I don't know.
Okay. So okay,
To quote Nate.
so this
Wow.
town, this town was like, you're cool. We're gonna like worship you and we love you. And this Fredicus got pissed about it.
Yeah, I remember. I do remember I was in a parade celebrating local like religion day, solstice, and they were hoisting me up and it was a lot of fun and I wore this silk robe and then he comes in all like, no, Pelor.
Oh.
And we butted heads ever since then.
So he said, no, you should be worshipping Pelor. You guys duked it out, and you lost.
Yes.
So as punishment, he turned you to stone.
Yep. See, my whole mountain was dedicated to Pelor, so he felt I should be too.
Why didn't you follow Pelor? Why did you
Never
decide
did
to
me
go
any
there?
good.
Okay.
I worshipped him every day and I got crap. I was born under a inauspicious sign and they said, you're going to bring trouble here, and I didn't do anything.
So there was prophecy involved.
Just a shaman who, said what he said. I think somebody paid him off.
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Interrogation over.
It doesn't have to make sense, Karen. Bad guy did bad things to your friend Odalin, to your mother. Now we go kill him.
No, I understand that, but I also don't. I need to know the whole story. My opinion of him doesn't change. I just need the facts. Like, I want to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, because the same thing kind of applies to Lolth. I mean, you've got Drow that follow Lolth, even though she's an absolute shithead. But then you have Drow like me.
Can't say us.
You have Drow like me.
And
I
Alton.
hate you so much.
Alton's a guy.
Me and Alton.
Yeah, he's here.
You have Drow. When I say us now, it's me and Alton. Fuck you.
I'm
You
not
have
a drunk.
Drow
Just the two.
like us.
Alton's like, no more brother.
Now it won't be weird when I cosplay as him.
Aw. Ew.
Discuss.
Who
Have you ever wanted to make love to someone that looked like yourself, but man?
Hey, that's the premise of the Loki show.
I mean, that's fair. Then you have Drow like us who are like, no, she's a fucking piece of shit. You shouldn't do that. And people like us get exiled from our culture. So where I feel like I can understand that point. You're not wrong. His decision was stupid. That'd be like somebody in the Drow Society coming at us for not being wolf followers.
Yes.
So
That makes sense. You're so smart.
I'm just saying there's parallels there,
Yes.
which so I can understand better. What he did wasn't right. I don't really know if he deserves to die though.
Well, I would like him to die.
I know
But
you
it
do.
also intrigues me that he was so adamant about Pelor. I use the word intrigue.
Very good use of
But
it.
what do you think
And
he would
adamant.
do if he saw you again? The last time he
Did
saw
I say
you,
that?
You're so smart.
the last time he saw you, you were turned to stone, right?
Yes.
So what do you think he's going to do when you just come walking up on him?
Hopefully just die of amazement.
What if he's had time to think about what he's done? And he apologizes.
Not enough sorry in the world.
I'm just throwing that out there. I'm laying out all options that could happen.
It is a fair question. It
What
might be
if-
something to consider.
If this guy
Forgiveness.
did pivot from one god to the next, maybe he.
Pivot!
You know,
What? He
What?
does-
Pivot!
you know, Adeline, that I will stand behind you no matter what decision you make. But in my experience, revenge has not always been the answer. But we will see.
Woman, you and Karen have such smart brains. I don't know about this dragon guy, but you're so smart. I
Who cares
just,
about Karnak?
I just
Cares
get,
about Karadak.
I miss Larry, and I don't even know that Larry existed.
Yeah.
So,
Alternate universe.
I don't trust Karnak.
What? I've done nothing to betray you.
What was I gonna say? Not yet. I'm just. This makes me angry all the time. Like,
And you're right to feel that way. But I'm just saying, let's kind of see what happens.
1,000 years, Kiki. To think about what I did. Like, have you been punished for like, it's hard to explain.
I get it. I'm just saying, let's not go in there. Let's not go in there on the offensive.
You know what I do, right?
You know what I do. I'm the first one to run in there with you.
Right.
Always.
Have you ever heard of this helm?
Have I ever heard of home?
What's
Do I know
You can
any
make religion
other?
checks.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah, sure.
Religion. Ooh,
Tastes good.
I'm actually pretty good at religion.
Say you taste it.
This tastes good.
Oh.
I have a negative.
Not with that roll. 11.
Chunk. I don't know if that's a 1 or a 20. I think it's a 1. It's a 20!
Oh,
I
hey!
got 19.
Yeah, you've heard of the helm, the god helm. You know of him as the god of guardians, protection, and protectors.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
Why did he switch?
Maybe that's something we can ask him.
Kardak, how did you know about him? And what else can you tell us?
Well, he's neutral. No,
Neutral. Yeah.
lawful neutral.
Cursing someone you would turn neutral.
But Pelor was
Super
good, is it
good.
not?
Yeah, Laura's definitely a good god.
Have y'all heard of Polo?
A lot of Pelor rain upon you.
The only thing I know is the stuff I've already told you. Alright.
Kyra's like ginger.
Mhm.
I forgot Kyra was.
Yeah, I forget too.
Why do we even still have Kyra?
I don't know. I remembered.
She's good to fight.
I remembered she was here, and I was like, maybe she'll decide to stay in the towns.
Because I ate too much.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah, the only
There it
thing I
is.
got is stuff. Only
Don't
thing
let me do that anymore, okay?
I can't.
Okay,
I'm not
we'll
gonna
You're an
try.
adult.
Yeah, I'll try to stop you from across the table.
I see you reach for anything.
Thank you.
Just throw a D4 at her.
Wow.
I'll make each
Anyway,
D4s out. Don't use the metal ones,
throw
they'll
the
just poke an
gems
eye
on.
out.
You're gonna poke your eye out,
Oh,
kid.
well, I can't throw a d4.
all right.
I have a whole bag of D4s.
So,
I can supply everything.
here's my proposal. We just go in, we see, first of all, we don't even know if he's here yet.
Yeah, we don't know where he is.
So, we find out where he is first. Once that happens, I say we do kind of like a retcon. Because aren't they on a mission to stop our whatever her
The
her
old
name
lady,
is?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's 3 days back that way.
Okay.
So if they're up here, you're in the wrong place. So what are you doing? Kind of want to follow them and see what their plan is. Because we know where she is.
Well, we also know what their plan is.
Right, but they're nowhere near where she is unless she's moved. Like, where are they getting their information from?
I don't know. I mean, we just kind of stumbled upon her.
Can we follow them without being seen for like a day or two?
Why would we want to follow them?
Because I want to see what they're doing.
Are we in like a tavern?
Right now you're just
Right now we're
standing-
just kind of walking
well,
around
you're
the
standing on
town.
the-
There's like a
Brink of
main.
town.
There's the main town of East Haven, and you guys are just kind of, or the main road of East Haven, and you got just standing on the road at the moment.
I really
The entrance of town.
That's just my suggestion.
And we think he's here.
No,
Yeah, you guys
That
were.
was the
yeah.
latest
You guys
information
were at
that we
an inn,
had.
and she paid for some information from the innkeeper.
No, it doesn't matter now.
It doesn't.
The letter don't exist anymore either.
Mine doesn't.
Well, yours does, yes. You gotta put it somewhere she'll notice it.
Well, after we tell her to look.
No, put it on her spot. I want it to be like 5 minutes eventually.
Oh,
What's
okay.
this? Anyway.
Well, you have to put it on her laptop then. She won't notice it on the laptop.
No, I want that.
Oh.
It's how Odwin would write a letter.
Oh, poor,
Look at the clip.
It says Kieran on the clip.
poor Jen.
So it's like Karen, I have something important to tell you. The outhouse smells so bad after you go, okay?
All right,
It
so
does
you
mention Larry, so
You can't, yeah. Larry don't exist no more.
just cross it out.
did she go to the bathroom or
Yeah.
get food?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Alton.
Quick, you should go.
So yeah, you guys are just standing in the town's road east way. In town.
So just standing there, I guess, I'm going to commune.
Yeah, I imagine you guys stopped because you're talking.
Yeah.
I thought we were just walking until we saw like somewhere worth stopping.
Well, I'm stopping in the middle of the road to briefly commune with nature.
Uh-huh.
To see if there are any powerful celestials, fey, fiends, elementals, or undead nearby.
What's the range?
300 feet.
300 feet. Not get any sense of any powerful fiends within 300 feet. The town is pretty large, actually.
Yeah.
The town's about 5,000 feet across.
I mean, it says I can do
Almost
this
a
at
mile.
will, so I'll go 300 feet, do it again.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to think, because if it goes in a 300-foot circle, then if it's 300 that way and 300 that way, you can go 600 feet and not overtrack.
Not overlap.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
No, in the outdoors, the spell gives you knowledge of land within 3 miles.
Oh, 3 miles.
Unless it.
That's bigger
Oh,
than
you're right,
300
you're
feet.
right. That says in caves and other natural underground.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
3 miles.
Oh, come on.
Every
hate you
time you
guys
leave
so
is
much.
a danger.
Oh, shit. No,
So
okay.
as I'm communing with nature, Karen notices that she has a letter on her.
Jesus
Pinned to
Christ.
her shirt. Like
You sleight of hand that shit?
My sleight of hand is +3. Oh, it's only a 6.
My passive perception is a 19.
She's just watching me pin it to her. Like,
I'm like, okay. I just let it happen.
The clip says Karen on it.
I saw that.
While you read that, I'll describe what you find with Commune with Nature. What does it say you find?
I have to tell you something of super importance to tell you.
I'm so smart. I did a really good job writing this.
You're a terrible person.
Are you gonna read it for the class?
No.
Yeah, she already kind of told us what it said.
Then you know that I need to read it out loud.
Alright.
Oh my god.
You do get the sense of a celestial in the 3 miles.
ooh.
I bet it's that gnome again.
Well, besides him dying.
Is it Jen? Is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's fair. I have the angelic favor.
A little bit, but there's a stronger sense further in. Towards the does it tell you like the direction or anything? Instantly gain the knowledge of the 3 facts.
I mean, it says you could determine the location of powerful undead in the area, the location of major sources of drinking water, and location of any nearby towns.
Why is location underlined like? You do not own the you do not own the Van Ricken's Guide to Ravenloft compendium.
So you
Why do I
can't.
need that for location? The word location. Anyways, yeah,
Van Rick didn't copyrighted
I'll
location.
say you get the general area. You get the sense that it's from like near the center of town. Well, the center of this town. Not quite is the center.
Okay. Put on my hat of disguise and turn into that pretty human lady I disguise myself as for Jarlaxle and say, guys, to go stalk somebody in the center of town. Let's go.
Somebody who?
Yeah, if you
Don't
feel like
know.
if you follow the main road into town, you'll run right into the source.
I feel like if we follow the main road into town, we'll find it.
Lead the way.
Do you tell us what type of person or just
It's
person?
like a celestial.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm a pretty blonde lady.
Sachet.
Yeah.
Gonna saunter into town.
Excuse me, Goliath lady, your tail whip is stronger than mine. Can you calm it down a bit?
I don't even have a tail.
Lions do not have tail, you stupid dragon.
God. Mean.
I'm sorry, I don't like playing mean characters, but I feel like I miss someone. I just don't know who it is. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah.
So you continue following.
Every now and then a tear falls down Karen's face. Why are you
Karen!
crying? I don't know.
I'm not.
It's that time of month.
Got salt in my eyes. Odalin.
Too much popcorn.
So you guys follow the road into town, and you start hearing a commotion.
I hear a commotion.
I assume this is going to make a commotion sound.
Better make a commotion.
Is it called commotion?
Siren
I
scale.
Low
need a
commotion.
fight. When was the last time we fought?
Couldn't tell you. Oh, the Giants.
Those giants, and he reverse gravity.
I was gonna say, was that a fight?
Well,
I think I got one
I didn't
punch
get
in.
involved. Yeah.
I'll say, I think you might have threw a fireball.
Oh, I
Didn't
used
you
my
punch
bead.
something on the way down or something?
No,
Weird
no,
stuff?
I
But
used
she
my
waited
fire-
for it
I
to
used
land,
one of
but
my
it died
beads.
on land.
That's
That was
right,
it. I
yeah.
didn't get to punch anything.
That's right, yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah, when there's 3 wizards, fighters and pals aren't needed, really.
Quick, guys, I hear a commotion.
they're like,
Cover up, cover. Don't tempt me.
you're doing it.
I did it.
There we
There
go.
it is.
I was like, how fucking loud do I have to put this? Anyways, you guys,
Fold the shit out of you, no
as you approach the clearing,
Open
like
the
this-
folder up. Yeah, you folded the shit out of it. Right,
That's
not-
as you approach the clearing, there's like this, the main road kind of comes into a crossroad near Town Hall. You sense the force very strong within this crowd of people being raucous?
Ruckus?
Raucous.
Raucous.
Rowdy.
It's a rowdy
I'm
bunch.
trying to think of a word, but I...
Rowdy.
Yeah, they're being rowdy.
Yeah.
They seem to be all chanting and going, ah! Like you can hear it. They're like, get rid of the cold! And stuff like that. Talking about, they're just kind of yelling for something to happen. And then you see, further in, you see a large, like, pile of sticks kind of like
Oh no.
set up like a pyre.
Oh,
You see a man roped to it, and you see he's in ropes, and you see one of the town's, well, you would assume is a townsfolk, kind of. They all of a sudden you hear
They just come to a such when they hear
they
us.
come to a
They
sudden
saw us
stop.
approaching and they stopped.
Got cold feet.
Sirenscape, come on. They don't just stop at this stop of a dime. unless I say so.
My car doesn't even stop on a dime.
But anyways, the crowd continues to be rowdy. But one of the figures kind of calms the crowd down and says, "Listen, folks, people of the town, East Haven." He says, "We need to sacrifice this man to get rid of the cold."
Oh no.
Crazy.
He says, "He's been tried and found guilty. He will be a sacrifice."
Found guilty of what?
He says, he's stolen and deceived many a folk in this town with his wizardry tricks, his spells that shield items being but mundane, but he makes them be powerful until he leaves.
What,
He's a
what,
trickster.
what does this man look like?
Just looks like a fairly old man. He's got like a kind of pointy hat and robes. Kind
Is
of
he
simple
human?
wizard.
Is he-
He looks very typically wizard.
Is he human?
Yeah,
Okay. So just old human, like he's like a Dumbledore. Like
sure.
A simple human male.
Simple human male.
Normal human. Man.
Normal.
Yeah, he's bound and gagged to this pyre, and the guy's like ready to light it.
And I'm assuming this guy has like a look of panic on his face, like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's about to die.
Okay.
Is my commune with nature pointing us to this spot?
Yeah, not him on the
Oh.
pyre, but somewhere within the crowd.
Okay.
Um,
I'll start looking at faces really closely. I am higher than them. Oh, I'll float. There we go.
so you kind of float up a bit and kind of scan the crowd.
I'm trying to go.
They might not like magic.
Burning a wizard.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay.
Because I almost did the same thing until he did that.
Somebody looks at me funny. I'm like, I jumped.
Roll along.
Yeah, they're like literally burning a wizard. I float above them.
I am your god now. I can be your angel or your arm devil. What happened? I misspelled your.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
You just kind of scan the crowd, see if you can find it.
13.
13. A lot of the people are kind of wrapped pretty tight and bundled together with just winter clothing. It's pretty hard to see any faces. They're all facing that way. If you were able to like kind of circle around and be where the main guy is, that's kind of talking to the crowd, you'd be able to get a better look. But faces are pretty hard to see from this angle.
About how many people would you say are in the crowd?
50 or so.
Okay.
They're kind of all circled around, waiting for him to burn this criminal.
We know this is bad. What do we do?
What makes you think the sacrifice will appease the weather?
It says, "Well, we've tried plenty of other things, and nothing has worked. The winter is relentless, and something needs to be done. He's already been found guilty of these crimes, and
Who
crime
fa-
is by execution.
Who found him guilty?
The town here.
A jury of his peers.
Magic stuff is a crime?
What's your evidence?
We have at least 5 accounts of him tricking and trading people items that he claims have these magical properties that when he leaves, they are no longer magical."
Well, that's just funny.
Well,
So he lies about the items that he sells, but you think he can do this?
No, we don't think he can do this. We think that if we please the god of winter here, she will take this sacrifice and be a little
Is
less
your
cruel.
god of winter normally pleased by sacrifices?
Well, we've never done it before.
So how do you know it'll work?
No. But he's to be executed anyways. Why not?
What
in
if
a
it makes her
sacrifice?
even more mad?
I guess
Then
we'll
you've
find
killed
out.
an innocent man.
It
He's
sounds
not
like he was
innocent.
condemned to death anyway.
He was going to be executed
That is my
at any point.
Odalin, find the person you are looking for. Let's get the hell out of here.
what if we
They're
just?
executing him for stupid reasons.
Well, they're executing him for dumb reasons, yes, but they're also executing him in a manner that will probably do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm comfortable with it, but we did
I
not
mean,
stop.
being from a society that kills people for stupid reasons.
I was just going to
I'm
say we
triggered.
did not stop to end the execution happening in your own hometown.
Because I didn't want us to die there. We can take on a village of humans.
You have to remember, 10 Towns is a
This
place
is-
where a
this
bunch of
is
adventurers
becoming-
go to retire.
This is
These aren't probably all going to be just normal humans.
This is starting to become very morally gray area. Yeah, we'll just wipe them out for trying to kill this one guy.
I got a Knuckles of Fireball! Let's fucking
I
go!
have a problem with this.
I don't want one innocent death, so I will kill 50
Oh, yeah.
to stop that one death.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he's innocent, and I don't know. Like, do we see?
I do not agree with it, but I would never choose to live here, so I don't have to. And this is also throwing a little bit of a wrench into our plans in that it seems there are a not quiet amount of people who want the winter to stop.
When it doesn't stop, then they.
They live in the north, though. It's perpetual winter.
But we know that the winter is being, you know, given a boost.
And I happen to
Unnaturally.
think, while we were with what's-her-face, wouldn't it think to ask, why are you dousing this place in winter? In perpetual
Well, we
winter?
didn't know it was perpetual winter at the time.
Yeah.
We just knew it was harsher than most.
I watched the video. You didn't know. You didn't know it was her until after you met her.
Well,
And plus, we didn't know that it was going to be like super. Like I don't think we
did.
I don't think we did.
We knew it was her.
Well, yes, we knew it was
we
her.
found out it was her.
We found out it was her, but we didn't. We don't. I don't think we.
We didn't
technically
think
know
to
now
ask,
that.
why are you doing
Yeah.
this?
We don't know.
Like,
if she
that
is
was not a
doing it.
question we asked, which
Yeah.
should have been the number one question that we asked.
I was
So
I
here
was
we are.
also kind of, I'm like, they just don't care. All right.
Yeah.
Kill Fredicus? Get the hell out of here. These
Yeah.
people can do
I know,
it.
like-
I'm like, okay, you know what? That's
I
fine.
really
So
wish
here
I
we
could
are.
go back and redo that, because I'm like, why didn't we ask that? That should have been the first question.
Commune with nature again.
Yeah,
while
so
we're here.
as you're communing and as you guys are talking, you see the guy go to light the pyre, and then the flame goes out on his torch. And you see three
Look at that.
figures walk from the crowd and say, "People, listen!" He says, "Sacrificing to this god will do nothing. We will take care of it. Be on your way." And then he starts talking to the town.
Can we see him?
The figurehead. You see the group of there's three of them that are talking to the main, what you can assume is the leader of the town.
Are they dressed in like gold or anything? Like they would be golden guardians or something like that?
They just look like they have furs on. You
Okay.
can't really see much of their armor from this distance.
Well,
You're a
she's in
couple
the middle of
hundred feet away.
communing.
Yeah,
She's the only one that knows what Fredicus looks like.
You still hear this, of course.
Ole, cut that out. Is this our guy?
You can't see him from this. He's got his back towards you.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got a hood up. It's cold, you know.
I sense the celestial.
But you
that
do
way.
sense it's in
right
that
there,
direction.
right there.
Let's follow them.
In the direction of the three people that just showed up?
You see her normally happy face getting like.
Mad face.
Yeah, a little constipated.
RBF.
A
RBF?
little full of butter.
Roll better fun?
Cue the red filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Yes.
Holding a couple hearts.
Because two local villagers just drop. She
I
eats
am.
them.
I'm getting pretty angry.
2 local
Like
villagers
blood on
or
her
1
face.
local doctor.
I just thought of Indiana Jones. He was like,
Play it cool. Let's follow them.
Yeah, so you guys start
Sure.
weaving your way through the crowd.
I will.
Um,
I will.
They are starting to disperse a little bit as the leader goes, "We will put a hold on this." After they talk for a few minutes, as you guys are making your way towards them,
Yeah, I was
how
gonna say,
close
I'm
do you want
gonna-
to get to them?
Well,
Oh.
I'm gonna split off and kind of watch from like across the road.
yeah,
or
and I'm
whatever.
gonna go the opposite direction that Volman goes, so we're like flanking.
If I can up the cinnamon rolls.
Are they?
Can you please move the cinnamon rolls?
This
off
will
the
be-
map?
Please move my
Are they
rolls.
taking the prisoner away, or are they leaving him
He's
tied
still
up?
bound at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna go
There's
talk
a few
to the
townsfolk.
prisoner.
Every one of us are trying to figure out how to do that for ourselves, Jamie.
What's going on?
Move our rolls.
Yeah, some of us have to try really hard.
Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right here.
Okay, hold on.
It's a little
Zoom in
blurry,
the
but
map.
that's the map.
Oh, we're right by the town hall.
Yeah, in the crossroad there, they've got the pyre kind of just up and ready. How close are y'all getting?
I'm gonna go talk to the prisoner.
Yep. Pardon me. Before I walk away, I'm going to I just kind of put my arm on a lynch, put my hand on a lynch, and be like, I'm going to be watching from over there. Try to keep a level head, and I'll cast guidance on you. Okay, before I walk away.
I grab your shoulder back. And I'm like,
Yeah, you got. Oh, it'll be okay.
Druid, I don't know what I want here. I want him dead, but I also want answers.
You don't know if it's him.
I'll stay with her.
Thank you.
Instead of flanking, I'll stay with her.
Alm says,
I feel like you from the video.
I'll be behind you.
All fire pots.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm staying with Odalin. I will follow your lead.
Yeah, I only want to watch from like 10, 15 feet away. You know,
Okay.
I'm not trying
So
to.
you're just kind of circling around.
Yeah.
You go up towards the prisoner, and there's a few towns guard around. They go, that's far as you need to go, buddy.
I just want to talk to the guy.
There's no reason to talk to him. He's a criminal.
I mean,
He'll be executed whether it's by pyre or by beheading.
how was this process done? Was it like a just trial?
Of course,
Well,
we have plenty of
you're kind of biased in
we have
this.
plenty of witnesses that point to him being this criminal. We don't need that kind of criminal activity here in the 10 towns. We just want to live our lives.
So is he being burned for being a false wizard, or is he being burned for the winter? Because they said right at the beginning,
They're gonna try to
you're
sacrifice
gonna
him to the
sacrifice
winter.
him
Well,
for,
he's-
to kill the winter.
They
You're
were-
the reason
he was-
that it's
He was
the
already
winter.
It's
going
like-
to be sacrificed. He was already going to be beheaded, and they figured why not make it a sacrifice instead of a beheading?
Yeah.
That is not how I understand
It's an execution, regardless of how it is done. He's
Right.
being killed for his crimes. They're just choosing, hey, maybe it's a sacrifice. Maybe that'll work good.
I was just wanting to see if he actually did anything. Because
Well, like I said,
Maybe
we have
he's
at least
so-
5 witnesses that say he did. Nobody says he didn't. So
well, maybe
We
those
only have
5
the
people
words.
bought magic items that had charges, and they ran out of charges.
I don't know. He seems to be shifty. He's new in town. He's already causing
I'm new in
problems.
town. You're gonna kill me?
But you're not causing problems. At least I hope you're not.
I can. Give it time.
I'm sure I'll cause some eventually. It's my specialty.
And you guys see a female in robes as you guys are now closer. Is the person that these 3 figures are talking to. And as you get closer, you hear the 3. I don't know how close you want to get.
It's Verticus.
I just start drifting closer until I hear their voices.
Okay.
However close that needs to
You hear the woman speaking back to the 3. One being in front of the other 2. The other 2 are kind of just keeping an eye on everything. And they see you guys noticing. They notice you moving closer, but they don't really say much of it because there's all kinds of different. They're not all humans here. They're all kinds of different races: humans, elves, dwarves. But they kind of are all starting to scatter. There's probably about half of the people that just kind of left and moved on with their day, kind of just waiting for the next trial or
The
whatever.
3 figures are talking to a woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, 3 figures, and as you're getting closer, you do hear a voice that does sound familiar. It does sound like Verticus.
I'm kind of like frozen in place.
I grab your
And
hand.
you hear him say, he says, he's kind of explaining the whole situation to this townsfolk leader. Kind of just basically saying, we know of this lesser god, Arl. She has cast this place down with this harsh winter, and we will slay her and get rid of this winter for you, and we'll go back to a normal winter. Kind of telling, she's like, how do you know this? And basically going back and forth. A little bit of her disbelief. This random guy just comes up and just starts talking, but he seems to have some information about who she is, what she is. He kind of explains the whole situation and says that him and his group, he does reference himself to the Golden Guardians. They're here to end this winter that has been cast upon the 10 towns, all of Icewind Dale.
What do his compatriots look like?
As you kind of circle around, there's a drow and a half elf that are kind of one is in robes.
You watched part 2.
But one is a drow in robes, carries a staff at his side, and as well as a rapier. And the other one is the half elf, and you see a rapier and a dagger on either side, studded leather. You see bagpipe I'm sorry, dirtbags.
Dirtbag.
Dirtbags strapped across his back. Strapped across his back, as well as a flute and a cowbell.
It's a one-man band.
Yeah.
So wait, the drow has a rapier and a what?
Cowbell.
Oh, a staff.
A staff.
Does it look like an undead boy version of Karen?
No.
No?
It doesn't look anything familiar to that. It doesn't look like Karen.
Oh.
And the half elf has a rapier and a dagger, and then like musical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, it's him. What do I do?
I mean, is this where you want to have your big confrontation?
Probably not. So what do I do?
So let's just hang back, observe, follow, see where they go, and then go from there. I don't think you want him to see you just yet. This is not the place to have the confrontation.
I think you're right, but I'm so angry.
I know, and I give your hand a little squeeze.
I squeeze it back and maybe break a finger.
Ow!
I don't know.
You can break them all in the palm.
Yeah, let's not.
Probably.
Please don't. I need those.
Punching
I
would
need
be
those.
hard if you
I need
lose
these to
those.
punch, Odalin.
You can kick. You can kick.
So I'm like, let's go. Alright.
Let's fade back a little
Can
bit.
can we track him somehow? I don't want to lose him again.
Okay, here's the thing.
Man, if only we
wait,
had a range.
wait, can I wait? Can I do this without it being light? Hold on. Because of my class, I can make myself invisible in the dark. If it's light, though, I think I can use key points to make myself invisible with hanging them up. That is at 18th level. Fuck.
Not there yet.
No, not there
So
yet.
close.
Well, I can use key points, and I can do the pass without a trace. And we can follow him and try not to be seen. But I don't know if you want to get the rest of the group in before we decide to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
My notes.
Let's fade back a little bit and see where he goes.
Okay. My notes.
And then so you would see from across your way, I have Odalin by the hand, and we just kind of fade back a little bit.
Hmm.
I want to find somewhere, like, is there, because we're in the middle of,
There's that cross section there.
okay, it's kind of blurry, I can't see. Is there anything that we can kind of, like, lean inconspicuously against?
There's plenty of buildings and stuff that you can kind of.
Okay, I want to find, like, a corner of an alley and just kind of, like, hang back there and just kind of look inconspicuous. And I'll do pass without a trace because it's within 30 feet. You're within 30 feet. You're within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I would assume.
Okay, so I will spend the 2 key points and I will cast Pass Without a Trace. So that if anybody wants to follow, but you gotta stay within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
If anyone starts to move, we'll move with you.
I will have Mephi follow as well.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and make stealth checks to see.
With advantage, right? Or
No,
just
you
a
just
plus
add 10.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Okay.
I get advantage though.
So my notes on D&D Beyond disappeared. What is that
Oh man.
spell?
Fuck me.
Oh.
Oh, you got a 1?
Yeah.
But it's a skill check, so it's a plus 10 still.
Okay, 11.
what are you asking?
What is this spell? Can't remember it now.
Describe it.
It was my negative energy spell. It's like a vampiric touch, kind of, but it's a thing where I got from
Death.
Oh,
death.
my
Yes,
stealth will
called-
help your stealth.
That's good.
It's
Thank you.
high level.
Inflict wounds.
Okay.
Oh, you have inflict wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can do it once per day.
Yeah, but you gotta touch him though.
She wants to.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Inflict some serious wounds.
Alright.
Bloodmorn wants to drink his blood.
So hungry.
I got a 33 on
So
stealth.
hungry. Hungry guys.
So 33, 11. Let's see what Alton gets. 17 plus.
Plus 10.
That is with his. Your 10.
Oh.
I mean, still 19. So 11, 19, 33. What'd you get?
25 total.
25. Okay. I know Odalin.
8
You should
plus
have 28
10
for stealth.
plus...
You
No,
rolled a 15.
no, I rolled a 12. I
Nine.
put the thing plus 3 up.
Oh.
And then just I
Eight.
needed at 10.
8 plus 10 plus 9.
Plus 9
27?
for stealth.
Yeah, I don't know
Nice. You're very stealthy.
why. I don't know why.
Yeah, so the majority. Oh, what about Kyra?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't know what
22.
items
Okay.
gave me that.
So overall, pretty good. You notice that the two figures that have been looking around, they don't seem like they've kind of tracked onto you at all.
Cool.
But they are constantly kind of looking around, keeping a beat on all the rowdy crowd and making sure that
We are being super
the
inconspicuous.
figures that are not.
Well, we're gonna wait until they move.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just kind of
so
watching right now.
Within a few minutes, the guards are instructed to take the person down, and they take them into the. There's a building next to the town's hall that the town's guard take them into, and then the figure you believe is Fredicus and the two others with the leader in robes. They go into the town hall.
Oh.
How do I determine what a melee spell attack would be when I'm not a spellcaster?
I believe the term is fuck around, find out.
I'm pretty sure. It's
Oh, you mean
whatever
it's- okay.
Whatever your main
Proficiency.
I think you just
what-
add proficiency.
It would be proficiency plus the stat it would use as a spellcast.
Yeah, what would
But
be?
that's determined by your spell class. That's determined by your
Yes.
spellcaster class.
If you gain a
don't-
class,
if you
it
don't
would probably be.
Yeah, if you don't have a spellcaster class, I think it's just proficiency. I know, I had to look it up for some reason. I can't remember what it is.
Well, it's
but-
normally like clerics, so I would say wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would
Really?
be- Yeah.
Well, it depends. Warlocks is charisma.
Yeah, but the spell inflict wounds is only for clerics. It says.
Oh.
Yeah.
So. Okay, well, if it includes proficiency, then it's not.
Yeah, you still
Don't
get
worry.
proficiency.
That's I wondered the same thing because I have a spell save DC written down,
Yeah.
but I don't know how I got it.
there is something for it, but I don't remember what it is.
Because when I looked up monk, there is no spell save DC.
Mhm.
So I'm like, how did I get that?
I'll kind of converge back with the group. Alright, who is, what is up there from you? Do we all go in? Does one person go in?
I mean, I can go in. I'm super stealthy, and if there's dark corners, I can hide
Huh.
and not be seen.
Apparently, I'm also super stealthy.
But you're a little harder to hide.
I have my hat of disguise.
I mean, we could do that. Oh, I do too.
Yeah, I believe your character was shorter in your disguise.
I
form.
think she looks shorter, but if you like
Well, yeah.
touch up there, there's her head.
Yeah.
So right now, Kiki and Odalin look the same size.
One time only.
Go to pat her on the shoulder, and it's actually like
Well, and Pass Without a Trace lasts for an hour, so if you want to come in with me,
I'm coming to you.
we can go together.
There's no one else. I'm killing you.
I don't want to take this guy on just the two of us, dude. I'm just saying. It could be a little harder. That should be a full party thing. Right now, it is recon. It is seeing what he's doing.
Kurdek, are you with us if we decide to kill this guy?
think so.
Insight check.
What are you looking at me for?
Because you're the DM.
From
Yeah,
what I
he's the
understand, the
player.
character isn't a good.
Yes.
My guy's not like a good guy. He's not
19
that
plus
good.
7.
He's quite neutral, so
Yeah.
26.
It's under that.
So do I think you're telling us the truth and you'll help us? Not secretly an agent of Fredicus?
I'm not. No, I'm not an agent of Fredicus.
Okay.
He's just not. It's like he's not my mission, but like I'm here. If like shit goes down, I'm
I'm
not
here,
gonna
I
not.
might as well.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give Odalin another minute of guidance. And I'll say if you know, something does look like it's about to stop. Odalin,
I have a horn of silent alarm.
that works too. I was going to say yellow banana.
I've had it this whole campaign
Banana?
and I've never used
Banana?
it. Because we never split the party. So
How
now
does
that
it
we're
work?
gonna split, I just pick a person and I can blow into it and only that person hears it.
Oh, okay.
And it works up to, it's got a huge range.
Okay.
600 feet away.
That works then.
That's how that goes.
So, and it has 4 charges. So a creature of choice hears the horn up to 600 feet away.
Alright, cool.
So if something happens, I will blow into the horn and you'll hear it.
Sounds good.
Okay. I might finally get to use this. I don't even know why I took it initially, it just sounded cool.
Do they have horses or anything with them?
No, they seem to be walking.
You
Unless
just
you don't see any.
cut their
they
horses'
might,
legs off.
They might have checked them into the stables. You don't know.
They're probably the ones with Dragonfire.
I'm going to tell Alton to. Should I make Alton hear it instead of Olin?
6 of you or 5 of you?
Well, technically
One,
with
two,
Tyra.
3, 4, 5,
6.
You're telling what?
Said Bowman's gonna hear it. It's fine. Actually, I don't know what I was gonna tell him.
All right.
Just be like.
Just
hey-
happy you're here, Alton.
Yeah, hang tight.
Hey there, buddy.
Hey guys.
I'll be right inside. Don't cry.
Hang tight. I'm gonna go with Odalin. Keep. I'm a little. I don't like. How far away is the place where they took the guy who was on the pyre?
This is the next building over from the town hall.
It's the next building over.
Mhm.
How many feet away is that?
Yeah, like it's.
Hey, if a confrontation happens, I need to know feet. I need to know how long it's gonna take them.
You have 2 feet.
I
You use them to
also-
run.
get-
Well, each-
Run, kick.
Each square is 100 feet on the map,
Oof.
so it's
Yeah.
about 120 feet away.
Oh, balls.
I forgot that I have Relentless Rage. I've been still raging as a bonus action. I don't need to do that anymore.
What does Run on this Rage do?
You just.
My secret cap is I'm always angry.
Oh,
I can't be made not angry.
But you
Okay,
have a
Hulk.
limit on how many times you can do it a day, right?
I mean, not if I'm just always angry.
Well, when you get knocked out of being angry, you have to
I
re-anger.
can't be not.
do you mean persistent rage?
Yeah. No. Relentless. Oh yeah, persistent rage.
I'll say Relentless Rage just lets you, if you drop to 0, you can still try to keep fighting.
Yeah, persistent rage. Rage ends only if you fall unconscious or if you choose to end it.
Okay.
Oh,
If
you
choose
just,
to
well, you're
be
not always raging. You still have to rage.
always.
When you're in combat, you can continually rage. You don't have to hit yourself or hit something else or.
Yeah,
take
it just means
damage.
that during combat, if you don't get hit, you can still rage.
Some DMs rule against the person hitting themselves to keep them in a rage, and I'm like, but that's very common in fights to like pump yourself up, is to like
Yeah.
slap yourself and shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's. I mean, as long as they're taking damage, I mean, if they want to hit themselves, then go for it. But
Okay.
anyways,
Never mind. I'm just gonna give Alton a little kiss on the cheek and say, "We'll be back." And I grab Odolin's hand and we
do you guys
start to.
do you guys want to be invisible for this?
I mean, I can do it myself.
Alton,
If
this is the time to use all your spells.
no,
It's a very low level. It's a very low level spell.
Oh, this is the big bad.
I can make all of us invisible.
This is my big bad, Alton. Do it. Do it.
So I'll just.
Do it.
So you cast invisibility on the 2 of you.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Oh,
Oh, until concentration.
As long as he's concentrating. Yeah.
okay.
Alton, what else can you do for us?
Well, nothing now. You're invisible. I can't see.
Well, I'm
My fear
maintaining.
Alton.
I'm maintaining concentration.
I
on
don't
this.
care. What else can you
That's
give
that's
us?
all he's got. And I grab her hand and I start to
You
pull
can't
her
see
in.
your hand.
I was already holding her hand. I just tug.
Wait, can't
So
you only
we're-
make one of them invisible?
You can upcast it each spell slot you use above the 2nd level. You can.
Oh, sweet.
He can do everyone really.
Oh, cool.
So we go.
It would take
into-
his 9th level or 8th level spell, but that's probably not worth it.
What building are we going into?
The
We're in the
town
town hall.
Town hall. I'll do the commune with nature as soon as we step in the door.
Okay.
Isn't
That
that
drops
10
invisible.
minutes to cast?
A 1 minute.
And doesn't that drop invisibility?
No.
Yes.
Itself.
It's not a fight. It's not an attack or a.
But if you cast
Spell.
any magic, it's gone.
It's
No,
not my
either attack
magic.
or cast a spell.
Yeah,
Right, she's
immune to
casting a
nature is a
spell.
spell.
She's using an ability. Oh yeah, you actually are.
It's a
technically
spell.
casting the spell.
Yes.
Oh.
Do not do that.
I guess I'm not invisible anymore.
Oh my god!
She stops. Wait a minute. Oh shit.
Alton,
Oh, I
said
dropped her! I dropped her!
Alton said it was a low-level spell for him, so it's not a problem.
You like
Except
go to
now
the
you're
doorway of
inside
the
and
town
he's
hall,
outside.
and you're like invisible again. So you notice she just stops and becomes visible again.
But we still have Pass Without a Trace, so
Yeah, sure.
we're still good.
Yeah.
This is in character for
Yeah,
Odalin,
no, yeah,
so-
I'm all about
In
it.
the lobby of a building.
Yeah.
Super sneaky.
There's
That's why I
nothing
don't
to
let
it.
Odalin do stealth missions with me.
Man, imagine if she went after the assassins.
I would have been sneaky
It would
enough
have been easier for
to
her to
check
break
the
down the
door.
She probably would have.
I would have kicked the door open and knocked down like 5 people on the way.
the doorway,
Yeah.
like embed into the wood on the other side. Well, let's. See.
And I would have worn my hand of disguise.
I'm gonna use a little trick here to see if the door is, or if you do have anybody see you.
Would you like a D100? I have a spinny thing.
No, this is.
We don't have 10 minutes to roll it.
No, it rolls pretty quick. I like that thing. But
Oh, no, the one
this
that-
isn't
that
a,
one.
This
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
a
yeah.
D100. This is.
Yeah, the Tron
This
disc.
is
Yes.
difficulty check in a different way.
The Inception thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a spinner.
So
Inception.
it's gonna take forever. But anyways,
This is the dream world.
either that or it's gonna hit like some dust on the screen and then it's just gonna go.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Let it rip.
you go into the entrance and you do notice as you become visible again, there is somebody. There's a long hallway, and at the end of the hallway,
There's somebody right in front of you.
there is a
Almost
desk,
everybody.
and there is somebody like writing away, head down. Haven't seen you yet, but there is somebody right there.
Like a registration person.
Okay. I tiptoe past them.
I mean, I mean,
You're a Goliath!
So I climb over him?
That's so cool.
Wait, I can fly. I fly over him.
No, it's not that. I think.
the room's probably it opens up into like a
This is the last time I go on a stealth mission with Odalin.
it's a 5x10 with 3 doors.
How
The
high
desk
is
is
it?
no 10 feet.
Okay, so I go like flat, like Superman. Oh, over him. Okay. Like Mission Impossible over him.
It works. This dude's really into this books.
It works.
Yeah.
He just goes, it works.
You rolled with advantage, I think.
Yeah,
It's
with
like,
advantage, it's like
5,
a 9 and a
okay.
6. I'm like, all right.
You know what?
He's really into this book, right? You know, just.
What's up? Oh, he has it.
Oh.
What did it
I was
land on?
looking at it.
It's not dice.
What?
No, it's just the
No,
thing.
it's from Zingo.
Yeah, that's just the thing from Inception.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just
Just the top.
with a dragon and a dice on it.
All right. So, anyways,
I just look up and I'm like,
you just see
You
her.
can't see me.
Yeah, you're not
No.
invisible.
You're invisible! I
Who
see
can
you!
be
I'm doing Pass Without a Trace. I'm fine.
It's
can't
my
see
spell!
her.
I can see you!
You can't see
You
her
can't
rolling.
see me!
Calm down, John Cena.
So, like, through the air.
Just striking the ceiling. Koosh. Koosh.
So you see her silhouette as she becomes visible, and your spell
like a
kind of
blimp.
like blends her into the wood above. She starts
Excuse
just going
me.
that way.
I know I gained some weight,
Oh my
David.
Not,
Jeez.
no.
I just walk right past
Very
the person.
presentable.
Because I have
Which
Battle
door? Which door do you go through?
And I'm
There's
indivisible.
one on the left, forward, and right.
I don't know, which one did you go through?
I went over the guy.
That-
There's a
Yeah, I'm
door
just trying to get
There's
past
a door behind
the
him.
person.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 doors. It's a 5-foot or a 10-foot wide by 10-foot room. There's 3
Commune
doors.
with nature while I'm up there.
He's in the center.
I am not spending 10 minutes in here.
It's just 1 minute.
Commune with nature is 10 minutes.
No, it's at will for me. Because I'm
The
special.
barbarian gives her the ability to cast it. It might be actually.
Cast
it actually
at
might,
will. Oh, casting time
But
11.
casting time is 10
I'll say it
minutes.
actually might because
I
it's
was that kind of a barbarian.
So I
because
set
it's a
up-
ritual. Yeah, I think it's actually.
It's a
11.
ritual spell.
So I'm floating up there for 10 minutes, and you're like,
I recognize what you're doing, and I'm like, son of a fucking bitch.
And then the guy reading
She's
books
just
like,
sitting there.
what?
But you're still invisible, so.
Yeah.
I think Kiki's not there, so.
No, but my point was to like keep going, and now I gotta wait 10 minutes for this bitch to do her thing.
That's how you talk about your own mother?
Yes.
So
At
what do you-
this
so
point,
what do you
it's
do?
already gone south.
Wait,
So what are you
she's
doing
up,
in the 10
not
minutes?
south.
It's working.
I'm. I don't know. Do the doors say anything on them since I got 10 minutes to kill?
Fredicus
You
went
chose
this
to go
way.
on a mission with Odolin, okay?
You see on one of the doors, there's a name tag that says Imdra Aragia. Aragia?
What language might that be?
Ariaga.
Didn't is that the language then?
That might not be the right person.
Door number 1 says what?
Don't write that. Hold on. Why is it not working?
Stupid drow girl say what?
So, anyone familiar with Always Sunny?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember the episode where he goes over the dentist system?
The dentist?
Yes,
system?
yes.
It's been a
For
while.
getting a girl to like you?
No.
Yeah, it's an acronym.
Yes. I made up the
Oh.
Fredicus system.
Oh, jeez.
Follow, reconnaissance, educate, debate, combat, unconscious, succeed. So it's just as simple as following the Fredicus system.
I like it. I like it.
What was the I?
Oh, insight. Sorry, I missed that.
I was gonna say, I didn't hear an I in there.
But
Okay.
debate, insight, combat. Yeah,
Got it.
Okay, you see that there's like a placard carved on
Currently
the
in
wood.
reconnaissance.
It says Daneth Whalen.
Daneth Waylon?
Yeah.
Like Waylon Jennings?
That's what I was thinking. Or Waylon Revis.
What's door number 2 say?
Oh, or Waylon Johnson. I just made that up.
I don't know that man.
What?
What's door number 2 say?
It doesn't have anything. That's the only one with anything written on it.
The door doesn't
Oh.
talk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
it says nothing.
Daneth, is it like is it spelled like Elvish?
Doesn't matter.
No, because I feel like we've heard Daneth before.
It's a name, maybe.
I think it's from Game of Thrones.
No,
I think it's
Dan-
from Critical
that's-
Role.
That's Daenerys.
I have heard Dana.
No, I
didn't
swear
think
we
it was in our
heard-
game.
Did
Probably
Check your
could've
notebook.
been. My notes are gone.
You can't
so-
control F your notebook though.
Yeah.
look, these are the notes from the entire campaign. You want me to
Yeah.
sit here and go through all of them?
I mean, if you said
No.
you've heard it before.
Have I heard? Is it spelled like Elvish in a way?
I mean, not really, no.
No, I might be thinking Mantle Dareth.
Okay.
That might be what I'm thinking. But
I'd
no.
say this seems very humanish. And the figure they were speaking to was human looking.
The names seem familiar to either of us.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it seem like that might just be the mayor's office?
But you're not there. You don't know. You can't offer this insight. They're not there yet.
Maybe it's familiar because I've read
They're on the
Icewind Dale book.
educate.
Maybe.
I
I'm using
swear.
the. I mean, it could have been in a book you read, because you read the 10,000 books you said.
I did.
Because these are all real names from the book.
Okay, then maybe that's why it's familiar. I mean, that's where I
I'm
got.
trying to keep it lore.
That's where I got
centric.
Alton's name from. Was from the Driss books.
Oh, okay.
Like that was a real person. Okay, maybe that's why I know it. So we don't see Fredicus, so we can assume that we can't assume, but it's a strong possibility
We can
that
assume.
he went into the mayor's office because that's who he was talking to.
Excuse me.
Okay, I want to go over to the door, and I'm going to put my ear up to it. Can I?
Nice job, June.
You made a
Where did
sound.
that even fall from?
The star.
The star from the Christmas tree.
Oh,
He was chilling, and then you knocked him down.
I don't know how I
You
knocked
kicked
it
him
down.
down a
Oh,
peg.
did I hit it with my knee?
I don't know. He's been up there for a while.
Okay, I have my Odolin
There you go.
system.
Okay.
Okay, commune with nature. Don't stop raging. Intimidation. Or, alternatively, I'm your mother. Larry.
I thought they're only supposed to be one word.
There's no words.
For each letter.
This is Odolin's system, okay?
To be fair, I thought it was okay. Commune with nature.
Let's see.
I was like, okay.
This is why I'm giving you the fingers. Okay, okay, commune with nature. Don't stop raging. I'm your mother, or intimidate. Larry. Yes? Never stop raging. Oh, don't stop raging. No, we're changing that to druid.
Don't stop bullying.
Druid.
I go up to the door.
Make a
And
perception.
I just want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the L in Odolin. It's listen.
When I
job.
think Odolin, I think good listener.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Druid.
You can hear that they don't seem to be trying to talk quietly or anything, so you can hear them quite well. They're just kind of discussing back and forth, kind of sharing details about Arl, and he's kind of explaining who he is. They kind of go through introductions as you guys are kind of getting there. They were initially, you can hear them sipping on tea. And,
What does that sound like?
hold on.
Excellent.
tea.
Excellent. Some good role play. Good job, guys.
You hear one of
I haven't got any honey.
you hear one of the figures in the rooms introduce themselves as Van Boren. Another
Van
figure,
Boren?
Van Boren.
And Baron.
Another one as Zekaphine.
Suckafiend?
Zekaphine.
Suckafiend.
And the other one is Alexandria.
There's 3 more?
Three figures in the room.
One of them was not Fredicus.
From the voice that she identified as Fredicus says his name is Alexander.
Wait, so Van Boren, Zekaphine, Alexandria?
Alexandri.
Oh,
Dree.
Dree.
Alexander. But
Alexander.
it's spelled stupidly.
Yeah.
It's
Inside check.
Alexandri.
Okay, but that
Just
was the
barge in the
voice
room,
that
you
she
lie!
identified as Fredicus.
Yes. When you're doing it, you're identifying everything by voice, but
Right.
you hear them discussing the other voice that you assume is Waylon, or Daneth rather, asking if they require any payment, saying that they can't really pay that much because they've had a few harsh winters, and they say no payment is necessary. They're just asking for more information.
Fucking goody two shoes. Now I do want to kill him.
They don't want money? They must be evil.
No.
Okay, Dana says, do you want payment? They say no. What do they say?
They're just asking for more information, and the townsfolk the town's leader just kind of says most of the stuff you already know. They don't really know what's going on. They've heard of this god, and done other things to try to appease it, but so far nothing has worked. And that's why they said they were going to do the sacrifice, and they were kind of trying to basically
Test.
no,
Experiment.
they're trying to justify that he was already going to be sentenced anyways, so that's why they were going to do it that way.
Does Fredicus offer his own conclusion or his own plan on how to take care of this?
Right now, he's just mainly looking for if they've ever. You hear him ask. We're just trying to find out where she resides, and so far, they haven't seemed to find the location of where she is, or Arl actually is.
Okay, so the mayor's like, no, I don't know where she is.
Right, and
I'm basically listening to this conversation to its conclusion, and they walk out of the room, and I hope to God Odalyn has finished whatever she's doing in that 10 minutes.
They walk
So she
directly
can
under me.
Find somewhere to hide.
Apparently, I'm floating up at the ceiling.
But you're also within 30 feet of me, so you gotta pass without a trace.
Yeah, your stealth was like what, 20,
Something like that.
29 or something, 22 or 27, something like that. I know it was pretty.
18 plus
18
19.
plus 9, so 27, yeah.
So you're being very quiet, which is nice, and you're kind of. If you didn't have her pass without a trace, I would definitely say the pretty freaking obvious. But pass without a trace kind of masks you in.
It works.
You're like Spider-Man, like
Just
hanging
kinda-
out there, like.
Uh,
What
Maybe.
happens with my commune with nature?
Well, it takes 10 minutes, and they
That's why I was killing 10 minutes listening at
right
the door.
on the edge of where you're finishing is when they kind of you hear footsteps coming towards the door.
I immediately and I pulled to the side.
Shows vampire against the wall.
I put my arms up so I don't hit anything.
I mean, you could follow her lead and float in the air.
I'm invisible.
But
That's
also,
why I
you
do-
wouldn't get
but
stepped
also
on.
hiding.
Right, but if something hits me, it's gonna.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's why if you go up,
You'd
they
be
can
hard to hit
you.
in the air.
Then I'm gonna walk to the
I didn't
hall,
think about
swinging
that.
a
That's not my
hammer.
first reaction.
It's all good.
So she does that. It's fine.
Yeah.
So your commune of nature finishes, and you still sense that strong celestial sense.
Is it right below me?
It's definitely within the building. Like, it's still
Is
he's
it
still
the
behind the door, but
receptionist?
they're coming.
Pinging on Renegades.
But they're coming through the door now, and you can feel it quite strong here.
I really want to reach down and just inflict wounds as he passes below me.
You can't see me, so I can't even like make a facial expression. I can't stop her from doing whatever she wants
So
to
the
do.
so the door opens up. You see the figure leading the. They kind of obviously come out single file. Yeah, you see the figure that you believe to be Fergus. These two other figures, the drow and the half elf, walk out of the office and kind of turn back and just say, "Fear not, we'll take care of it." Kind of start walking out of the building.
What are their marching orders?
It's what you believe is Fredicus, the half elf, and then the drow.
I actually no. I just thought of something. Because of what I heard, I want to float up to where you are, because I can see you. And I will whisper to her. You ever go by another name?
Not that I knew of.
Because he said that he was
Yes.
in there.
I would like to take him by surprise and question him at length.
Juggle him very hard.
Yes.
I don't think this is where we want to do that.
And kind of walk around the desk and start walking down the hall.
Can we follow behind them and then eventually, like, out of the receptionist's purview? Like, I land, and I'm the blonde, and excuse me? Who are you? To them?
To the group?
Yes. I have questions.
Yeah, so you kind of float above them.
I stay up there and I'm just like, I got the horn ready.
Are you following her with staying with?
Nope,
okay.
I'm right up there because we're still in the area, right? We're still within the town hall.
Yeah, but in order to get away from the receptionist, you're basically almost going outside. So you'd be going to like the doorway.
A brick
Golly,
falls.
you-
Yeah, I'm gonna
you-
float
On the
along the top.
receptionist.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
the door.
I was
He's in his book.
I was asking, are you staying within 30 feet of her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Golly, you look so familiar and handsome. Who are you?
So
I've got the
there is
horn
a
into my
little like,
lips.
kind of like I don't know,
Karen
corner
shits
where it kind of
a
whips
brick
around.
onto the
You kind of
receptionist.
scooch around and you reappear.
Mhm.
Well, not reappear. Make yourself
You've been
visible.
reappeared.
And you kind of, as they kind of crest around, you see the figure.
Yeah.
You know it's Fredicus, and he just looks at you and says, "Good morning, ma'am." Kind of starts to continue walking. Well, no, she hasn't said it yet.
Who are you?
She says,
That's my purse. I don't know you.
he says, "Oh, I'm Alexander. Alexander Windermere."
Oh, you look like someone I used to know. Are you related to the Jones family?
I've never heard of it. I don't know any Joneses.
Insight check.
No inside check?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Of course you can.
15 plus 7?
Oof. 22.
Yeah.
How's your wisdom so
Sounds
high?
really
It's
dumb.
not my wisdom. I don't know. I've got bumps and a lot of stuff that I can't explain.
Level 17
She's been
doesn't
taking
matter.
bumps.
Level 17, nothing matters.
Yeah, he seems to be not withholding information. He seems confused a little bit that you're just like randomly asking who he is, but he's just like, okay, well, you know, he's kind of used to being recognized, so he just kind of seems to be like, oh yes, another person that seems to know who I am.
To not recognize me.
That armor looks familiar. Are you a follower of Pelor?
Interestingly enough, completely different.
I'm just messing with him.
And with your perception check, you do notice that the Fredicus you knew kind of held himself in a different stature. Like he's this character that seems to be this Alexander seems to be
Like his descendant.
almost a little bit more like differently mannered. Seems to be
People can change over a long time.
yeah, it's been however many
Long
years.
time.
But yeah, he seems to be just kind of just portrayed differently than what you remember. But it has been a while.
I throw my arm out and punch a wall in frustration and probably put my fist through it. Because this does not seem like the guy I wanted revenge on.
Yeah.
And then I'll just turn and walk away.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
I didn't touch you.
He says I don't know any Joneses. He kind of turns to the other two. Do you guys know any Joneses? And they're just like,
Are you followers of Pelor?
no, Helm actually. I've known
Screw
Helm.
that guy.
Fucking God.
He says, oh, he's not so bad. He's given me enough power to do all the great deeds that I've been
If I
able to
could
do for
conjure
this
popcorn,
this
he would be conjured.
country.
I'll take off my hat of disguise. Do you know this? That's not my accent.
Do you know this face?
Okay, I see her take off her hat.
commune with nature.
She takes off her hat, communes with nature. Are you a celestial?
No.
Do you know this
Just wait.
face?
Wait,
For
before
10
you
minutes.
ask that question, I see her start to take off her hat of disguise. I float down
No, you
to
don't.
right behind that group. Like, so I'm right behind them.
Flank.
They
Flank.
can't. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
flanking. She's in the front. I'm in the back, and I have the horn and one fist.
And ground and pound.
Which one am I gonna do?
I thought you were.
And surround and
Show,
pound.
show us that again.
No,
I thought you were about to just swing on him.
no. I'm holding.
Deck him.
Hit him
I'm
with
holding.
the horn.
I'm holding a horn, and then I got my fist. Like, which one am I gonna use first?
He looks over you. I'll make a perception check. He looks over and he says, sorry, ma'am, I don't think I know you. I don't know why you seem so angry. I don't know what you want me to say.
Swall perception is still just reading his book.
Karen, I don't know what to do. He doesn't know who I am, and I want to kill him.
He kind of just looks around.
Okay.
Kind of moves his hand to his sword and says, I don't want any trouble, ma'am.
I
On
haven't
that
touched
note-
you.
He says, I am aware of that. Who's Karen?
I can't. Wait,
Don't worry about it. You don't know who I
wait.
am.
How do I get rid of invisibility? I have to make
You
an attack
you
or cast
attack
a
or
spell.
cast a spell, yeah.
Oh shit!
Karen,
Or you have Alton drop it.
what do I do?
You could also punch a wall. It seems to be pretty common nowadays.
I mean,
Just yelling, I want to kill this man!
Where is Fredicus Jones?
oh, I mean, you can do that too. Before I punch the wall, I hear that. I stop.
He says, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Why do you smell like a celestial?
Imbued with the power of Helm. He says, I've done a great many deeds for Helm, and he's given me this great power.
Were you ever related to Fredicus?
He says, I'm sorry, I just don't know who this Fredicus is. He says,
This is so
I don't know, but I love
Okay.
it.
I will
I don't know.
agree with your friends now.
My
I don't
thinking-
understand what's happening in this story right
Thinking
now.
is not my strong suit. Okay.
I don't know how the trail to Fredicus got so deranged.
He says, are you trying to say that this Fredicus looks like me?
Yes.
He says, I have been mistaken for different people before. Never this Fredicus, but it is interesting. I've always been curious why I've been recognized by people that I've never met. Can you explain?
Doppelganger. It's all connected.
Can you tell me more about this Fredicus? Perhaps we can go to the inn and discuss, and perhaps not kill me.
I would love to do that. Something feels cathartic about that. I would like to do.
All right, let's.
I go down the hallway.
I'm going to.
He's like, where are you going?
By the way, I wear a loincloth, so.
He's like, where are you going? You're like, I am going in.
I'm going to just kind of punch the wall next to me to just reappear.
I accidentally hit you as I go down the hall, and
Well, no, I'm behind.
Oh.
Yeah, you were. I was trying to flank, so you're in front.
I assumed you were standing on the ground.
yes.
Yeah. So you're doing this as you leave?
Yeah, I'm kidding. I won't
He's like,
do that.
I don't know. I should follow her to the inn.
I won't do that. No, I'm
She's had too much to drink.
So they're not
I won't
looking
do
at
that.
me, right? Because they're facing front.
Correct.
So I'm going
They're about to leave with
right.
her.
So I'm going to just kind of
Oh.
punch the wall to drop the invisibility for
You
a
could just
second.
ask Alton to stop.
How? I
Don't you
can't.
have a
Alton,
sending
can you
stone?
stop?
Oh shit! I do have a sending stone. I forgot about that. Okay.
Bro, could you stop?
I'm gonna pick up the
Stop.
sending stone and be like, drop the invisibility. Please. I love you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are good? Okay.
And 5 people in front of you, you hear, "Bleh." Oh wait, no, he's going to be my son-in-law. I love him too.
No, I'm just going to reappear behind them, but they don't see me because they're facing forward.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to walk behind them and wait to see if they notice.
Okay.
See, we're still in reconnaissance.
So they go to leave the building.
I'm still in my head of disguise also. If I don't look like a drow.
Mhm.
The drow that is with them though.
Yeah.
Is there any detail? Do they have a house emblem on anything
no
they're wearing?
emblems. Quite pale skin for a drow, which is, I guess, pretty common. So this looks like a drow that has been probably underground for quite a while until maybe recently.
So
But that's all you really glean.
when he scryed on Fredicus Jones, he found this guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill him, so he gives me reason.
Figure it out. Right now we're just
Going to
walking
be-
out of town hall.
Yeah, so he goes to leave the town hall. He says, I've heard of this this inn called the White Lady Inn. Check it out and the mail, and I'm interested to know more about this Fredicus Jones.
Okay. What's
How
wrong with
did
you?
White Lady Inn make it into the book?
I don't know.
What's
It's
wrong
on
with
there.
White Lady Inn?
I would say no, it's literally on the map.
I didn't make that up.
I can see that as being an inn name. The White Lady.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's.
It's probably a name for the Auril. Auril.
Maybe.
And then I'm
maybe
gonna
she's the
speak
White
up
Lady.
and say, Odalin, you might want to let him know that, we have friends.
Hey.
And they kind of turn around and says, "Oh, hey, I assume you're friends with her."
Yeah, but there's more of us.
There's more of us than there are of you, bitch.
I'm pretty popular.
Understood. We are as well. We go by the Golden Guardians.
Oh, we know. We go by the Clove.
Oh, interesting.
You might have heard of us. We only,
I don't-
banish some demons.
I think our name has reached this far up yet.
I might have heard of you guys.
You're just being polite.
Insight check.
He's pretty good at deceiving.
Oh, I'll roll that.
Oh, that's
oh, my
great.
insight is
Thanks for
not
that
even my best one.
info.
That's a 5.
He's a paladin. Their main stat is charisma,
Yeah,
so you just
they're
know
very
by,
charismatic.
just by that. You know,
You're not proficient at it now. You're just good at it.
What'd you get?
A 5.
Oh.
No.
We would like all
yeah,
of
Only
your
2.
He seems to think, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you get the sense that he probably didn't hear at first, but then he thought about the clove and he's like, what does it stand for? And then like, yeah, maybe I did.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
But I will order all of the ale.
I
All
do
of
too,
it.
but I'm gonna take like 30 seconds to run over to Volman and be like, that did not fucking go as planned at all! And then I will tell you everything that happened while we were inside. Next time, you take her.
I mean, it seems like it didn't go too poorly.
Could have went worse.
Could've went way better.
Also, could have been
went a lot
much
worse.
much worse.
He says, what if they would have attacked you guys on site?
I was not worried about that.
Yeah. Just the two of you?
I told Bowman that I would let him know if something bad was happening. So you guys would have been completely aware that something was happening. I was not concerned about that.
I was concerned.
The moment she went in there, just invisibility gone. So
Oh, I did sense that. Yeah, I thought that was a little strange, but then you didn't say anything, so.
well, I actually forgot I had the stone for a hot second, but
I thought
remember now.
I was going to drop it, but then I was just like,
And so we are going to the White Lady Inn.
I mean, I guess so. This is not Fredicus. At least who
What?
we thought was Fredicus. Okay, it's a little weird. So he goes by, he was in the office and he was talking to the mayor. And his two friends are, wait,
Van Buren.
Van
Boring.
Boren? Oh, it's an A within a G. So
Van Boren.
Van Boren, and then Zecaphane, and then he goes by Alexander Woodemere.
Hmm.
But Odilin said it sounded like Fredicus when we first got here. So,
Interesting.
I don't know.
Huh.
But the celestial that she sensed is coming from him.
Do you know why?
No. Well, he claims that it's because he's been blessed by hell.
Okay. Hmm. And why are we going to the White Lady Inn with them?
Because Odilin can't bring herself to kill a person that's not Fredicus, but she doesn't understand why he's not Fredicus.
All right.
So there, they start
This
walking towards the end.
ought to be interesting. Ian, is this one the town hall?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like not too far, a couple hundred feet away from the town hall to get to the White Lady Inn.
Okay. When we get to like here, and we turn the corner to go to the White Lady Inn, and I know where it is, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, I will catch up with you all later. I have some shopping to do.
What?
I'm gonna start
I
walking away.
trust woman.
I also trust
And I'm
her.
gonna alter self. Like I'm gonna go down one of the alleys, alter self, and then turn back to go to the White Lady Inn.
What do you make yourself look like?
Oh,
Kyra.
Just two Kyras.
Yeah.
I'll never notice it.
Yeah. I'm gonna make myself look like an old man,
Alright.
like an old human man. I'll even I don't know. I don't know if I have a staff to pretend as a cane, but
You can make a weapon look like a staff, though.
yeah, I don't have any of those.
Oh.
But yeah, so
grab a stick off the road.
yeah, I'll alter self and yeah, I'll just
Steal a stick from a real
look and
man.
act like an old man and walk into the White Lady Inn
Kind
and
of hunched back over. And...
yeah, and I'll stay at a distance but able to like keep an eye and an ear out as best I can on what they're doing.
Alright.
and talking about.
I'm going to say to Kurdak, I thought you said this was Fredicus.
That is the info I had. And
Who did you get
You've
this?
only heard of rumors.
yeah, I have no concrete information.
Joined our party on rumors.
Well, my mission was to get me here.
His mission was to go to Targos.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
is the other way.
staying around for now.
Just curious what's going down at this point.
Yeah, at this point,
Kind of
I don't.
invested in the story.
Now it's just like, what is happening?
What a soap opera.
Yeah.
He has amnesia.
So they hear the tavern music playing.
For now.
Yeah, for now. It'll probably stop.
It's me and man. We'll take a break.
As you guys enter into the tavern, it's kind of filled with like this thick smoke. You kind of smell it. Kind of smells like incense. There's multicolored lamps that kind of hang from the ceiling, and there's several candles kind of lit all around. And it looks like the majority of the guests are sitting on the floor. There are a couple tables, but they seem to be kind of just sitting cross-legged on the floor. And it looks like there's somebody telling a story. There's like this this gnome telling a story about a lady who watches from the lake and come to us in her darkest hours. And they ask each person to kind of like say, "What have you seen?" Each of them are kind of telling stories about what they've seen on this creepy lake. Basically, just telling folk tales, trying to be entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in the inn. There are tables to be had if you want. You probably there's a table you can find off that's away from everyone. Odin orders some ale. The innkeeper is a halfling. He has this styled beard that's real long and kind of pointy, almost like it's frozen still, but it's not that cold in here, so it seems like he styled it. And you guys need ale? We've got some good mead.
Yes.
I thought of something when I was in bed. Remember how? Okay, when we were still in the Underdark.
That looks unblue. I think I want that. Anyway.
I already told him we're gonna be twinsies because that's the one I'm buying.
Triplets.
I like how David's sticker looks too. It looks very vivid.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything special.
Remember how we found out that?
There is an apple light shining through it.
Oh.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, all good. Evaluate it.
You thought of something while you were going pee-potty.
I did. Remember how we figured out that the one Lanny was a doppelganger when we were in the dark, right?
Yes.
Oh.
How did we find that out? What did we do that we found that out?
We ran into the other Lanny and he said he wasn't with us. Like,
Is
no,
that
I
how we
just
did
got
it?
here.
Yeah.
Lanny was just like, no,
Yeah,
you
we
guys.
found the real
You said you were
one.
gonna leave, and then you left without me.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
You guys end up like kind of catching on that he was acting a little strange, and at a certain point when you guys went to teleport, he was unwilling to teleport with you.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
you guys all teleported away. He stayed behind.
I say it out loud. I wonder if a druid can scry on Fredicus Jones again. See what happens.
Well, because you had mentioned the doppelganger, so I
Yes.
was trying to think like
Right,
how
but-
did we realize it the
Did you
first
say
time?
Did you say you think that or say it out loud?
I say it
She
out
said
loud.
She says it out
But the druid isn't here.
There's an old man up coming.
loud. He's right there.
If I do it, then he knows I'm true.
But if he scries and doesn't come up with
You have
Fredicus,
successes,
then we know it's a
once
doppelganger.
so far,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, he looks the same as when you try it.
You
the
walk
first
by
time.
and pluck a hair from him so that you
Yeah.
get a higher bump to your scry.
Well, now you've seen him, so it's easier.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think it'd probably be even. I don't know, whatever.
What if it's like a Doctor Who situation and he just regenerates?
What if he's just a lying liar?
Yeah.
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 He's good at that, remember?
Yeah.
I didn't like that comment, Matt. I didn't like it.
They kind of sits down waiting for the ale and says,
What's the haps?
guess what did this Fredicus Jones do to you that you hate him so much you want to kill him?
So I'll throw back a couple ales
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine.
and tell him, well, a long time ago,
In a galaxy far away.
in my village on top of a mountain, there was a terrible, terrible paladin man who looked just like you. He was so ugly. He's actually very attractive. Who turned me to stone. And he was a deep believer of Pelor. You say you are none of these things.
Well, no, I devoted my life to Helm for as long as I've lived.
How long has that been?
How old are you?
Yeah.
He says, well, about 50-ish years or so.
If you want the other one, you can have it. Whoever wants it.
Which is interesting because he doesn't look 50.
Right.
He looks much younger. And that is kind of strange. He says, yeah, I don't... It's interesting, I don't remember my childhood much, and I don't... And he kind of looks to the other people that he's been traveling with, and he says, I don't age like they do. I don't age like most people, I guess. I just remember existing.
I wonder if you're a ghost.
Don't think I'm a ghost. And then the one of the figures, the drow, he's like, I can assure you, he's not a ghost.
And how long have you two been with him?
He says, oh, I'm, by the way, I'm, Dr. Fane. He says, I've been traveling with him for a few years now. I first met him when he was going to defeat the Tiamat, the cult of dragons. They were trying to raise this Tiamat. Yeah, it was.
Wait, he said he was a part of that?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Karen. We defeated a bunch of demon lords.
Spartacus, but something is wrong.
What?
Jeez.
He says,
I don't know what you
I've been traveling with him ever since, and he's just kind of taken on the good deeds of.
Something's wrong.
He's always identified as Alexander.
Well, yes. As far as I've known him. And the other figure says yes. So I'm Van Borin, by the way. And he says, I think I'm going to go join the band. I'll be back. He pulls out his dirt bags.
Hello, I'm Odalin.
Isn't Dougal like not that far away? Because aren't we heading north
Yes,
to
you are.
campaign?
I believe mine happens 10 years in the future, though. Mine
Damn.
happens right around 1500.
I think we're in like the 1300s.
It's not like 1470 something.
So does Dougal know this particular bard?
Well, and I'm actually.
Wait, no, wait. Dougal's not the bard. Who's the bard?
1480s, yeah.
Isn't somebody a bard?
He's not a bard, but he plays the dirt bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
But we might run into like Dougal the Second.
Dougal the Fifth.
Or the Dougal the Fifth.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to find
Yeah.
the Dougal the Fifth.
It's Redicus!
Oh my god, Dougal. But yes, he says, he kind of starts drinking some of the ale, and he says, I have had one occurrence similar to this where somebody had recognized who I was, but I've never met them before in my life. I swear it. I swear on Helm.
Who was it?
This man that said that I had done this great deed for his village, but I had never even met him. He thanked me and he wanted to give me his daughter's hand in marriage. I had to refuse, of course, because I'm an adventurer. I can't be home. But
It was
Matt.
1480.
I hold my monocle up to my eyes
mhm.
and activate a charge.
Doesn't look like he's doesn't look like he's disguised at all. You kind of look at the other two. They look like they're.
Anybody else in the room look special?
You see Druid.
That's true.
I point at it and I go, ah! And then I just keep looking.
I'm sitting there like.
Okay.
Nothing to see here. I
He
need
doesn't
2 hands
secretly
to
have
drink
like
'cause
Kylo
I'm
Kalor
frail.
Yeah.
tattooed on his chest or anything.
Yeah.
No, you notice he does have this as you're looking for the monocle. He has this like yellowish glow around him, similar to when.
I was gonna say, is it the same thing that I have?
Yeah, similar aura to her. Yeah.
I'm not okay with this.
Okay, I'm going to lean into you and I'm gonna whisper. Everything we've heard, Spartacus, but something is different. Something is wrong.
Right?
Something has changed. He has no recollection. Spartacus. That has to be incredibly powerful to change that.
Didn't our wizard do anything?
I don't know.
Guess we're done here, boys.
Well, this is a nice story arc. I'm glad I came along.
I'm so frustrated. I need some juggling.
Alden says, well, there are some ways to know if he's telling the truth. He would have to be willing, or we would have to
Coerce him.
If he's asleep, I can alter his memory.
You are Fredicus Jones, motherfucker!
I knew it!
That would be so mean.
He alters memory from the first time he's ever been called Alexander, just to Fredicus Jones. Like, listen, he wasn't, but he is now.
Oh my god.
Okay, I will also lean over to
I have a bucket.
Orlin.
Can I do anything?
Okay, so here's the other option.
Yes.
And I know this is the least satisfying option. This man does not know what he did to you. There's no reason to harm him. We can just let it
I'm
go.
not going to hurt him if he's glowing with freaking goodness. That makes me the bad guy.
But what I'm saying is we came all the way up here to find him. We found him. It's not him. It's him, but it's not him. And we just walk away.
It doesn't seem right. I need to unlock the Fredicus.
Within.
But do you? Why do you need to?
Because? Revenge.
Yeah,
It's
he asks
not-
you guys, is there... He says, I have questions as well.
Sure, ask away.
I bet you do.
Yeah. So many questions.
He says, how did you find me? Have you been looking for me?
We have magic.
We have
Magical
friends of
ways.
our
He
own.
says, yes, I've caught a whiff of a scrying eye. He says, but since nothing had happened, I assumed that it was...
Listen, buddy, our magic says you are Fredicus, so what the hell?
Or just go right in there.
Well, like I said, I've been told that I've been called many names. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you regenerate every, like, 4 to 5 years?
Why would it be 4 to 5 years?
Because that's when Doctor Who regenerates.
Oh.
What do you
Every
mean?
4 to 5 seasons.
Unless you're the 9th one.
Yeah. Which one was the 9th one? Was that
Oh,
Matt-
that was only
Matt
one.
Smith?
No, that was Christopher Eccleston. That was one season.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you brought the series back. Why should they keep him around?
Oh, that was
He
that
chose
one,
to
yeah.
not come back.
I didn't
Oh, he
like
was the one that
him.
got replaced
Sorry,
with David
don't start
Tennant.
talking about Doctor Who right now.
Billy Piper. He's the bad wolf.
Not nearly the best companion that everybody thinks she is, but whatever. Amy Pond is the best companion.
I do like her. I do like her.
That's right.
He says, perhaps I could commune to Halman. Maybe he could answer some of these questions.
Inara is the best companion.
Oh, yes.
What?
Yes.
Sorry.
Nice reference. I understood
Sorry.
that reference. I mean, gods are all made up hooey,
I don't
but
even know
if you
what
want
you
to
said.
try, that's fine.
He says, oh, they are very much real.
Eh.
They are...
I mean,
They're just...
Odalin, you fought one, okay? You fought both.
This is just a very powerful spider.
No,
Wait.
but I mean, the deity is... It's still a thing. It's still a kind of a person.
Sure.
Like, you
Yes.
literally fought a
They're
god.
just quite strong. The god is just the title that men have given because they're weak.
I would agree. They're like extra powerful. When we get enough experience, maybe someday we'll call ourselves gods.
We hit level 20. We'll be
Could you tell I that's what?
Not subtle at all.
I've never thought of myself as a god, but I think I'm as strong as I can be.
Oh no, he's level. He's CR20.
But yeah, he'll commune. He says, so do you want me to ask what
What's happened to Fredicus Jones?
Okay.
And who are you?
Well, I know who I am.
Helm, who am I?
Helm, who
Oh,
am I?
David, that was a great accent. I want to hear you play a game like that.
I don't know what I said. So
Helm, who? You sounded like Thor.
Helm, who am I? Alexandre Whitmer. So ask 3 proxies that can be answered yes or no.
Who am I?
Yes.
Oh, good enough.
Am I Fredicus Jones?
Okay, so he'll start off and he'll start communing. So he gets out his holy symbol of Helm, which is like this.
It's a helmet.
It's like this gauntlet with an eye on the back side of the head.
Illuminati.
Oh, naughty.
And he kind
I'm
of
just
sets it down.
drinking my ale, like,
You see, like,
what
the
is
energy
happening
start
in my life right now.
flowing through him.
Mm-hmm.
And he asks, Helm, am I Fredicus Jones?
The real Fredicus Jones, please stand up.
up.
And he kind of responds with, says no. So I checked that shit.
You
Is
hear
he
that
saying no,
response?
or is Helm saying no
The
to him?
commune says no.
Helm saying no. He's saying that Helm said no to him.
Yeah, inside check.
Oh,
Go for it.
it's not my best stat.
18. Insight? Yeah. 18.
Dirty 20.
21.
Everybody's watching him really closely. Druid.
He's an old man. He doesn't see nothing. He's still kind of channeling the energy and doesn't really seem to be. He seems like he's almost like in this trance. He's just relaying the message. He says, "What else should I ask?" He asks,
Am I Fredicus Jones?
I'm having an existential crisis.
so he thinks to himself as he gets the
Fredicus Jones wasn't the name of the person who did it to me. That was my name.
Was Fredicus Jones a doppelganger?
Well, he first asks when he asks that question. He says, actually, he thinks about the times being recognized before as somebody else. He says, "Have I ever been Fredicus Jones?"
I was just about to say, have him ask, was I Fredicus Jones?
And he replies, "Yes." He says, "Yes."
Oh, buddy, what happened to you?
Hold on, he has one more question.
What happened to me?
Did you regenerate?
Make an intelligence check for him.
Are you still a dick?
Understanding of what happened. We'll go religion.
Hold on. Yeah,
He
because
says, it's a high roll. He says, in the research that I've done, trying to understand about my past, am I an avatar for the gods?
Oh, okay.
that's why he has celestial around him. And also, that's why he looks young for being hundreds of years old. Because,
Over 1,000.
well, Bonray, whatever her face was, said that he's human and looks young for being hundreds of years old.
Yeah, hundreds can be in the 1,000.
Well, she said hundreds.
Because her thing was over 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Oh.
I say to him,
Kind of comes back out of his trance and says, "What does that mean?"
I don't know, but when you were this Fredicus Jones, you were a very bad man, and
But I was never. Like, I've never met you. I've never identified as this Fredicus Jones. Whether he used this body, I guess. I've read about avatars, but I never thought that I was one.
So does that mean you are an avatar now, or you previously channeled an avatar before?
I think that means that I've been. I mean, it explains why I've been recognized throughout my life as somebody, and I never age. Sounds like vessel is used by many gods over the years.
Odalin, it sounds to me like what you wanted is not going to happen. Because the person that you wanted to confront is no longer here.
Sounds like this Redicus is... If he's hurt you, you can take solace in knowing that he no longer lives.
That does not help me. He could have lived out a good, happy life for many years while I suffered. So, I really want to forgive you because you are not him.
Time to travel into the past.
But I also feel like... Wizard! Send us into the past. I also feel like he needs to pay somehow. Can I just
Kick you in the
Just
leg.
punch him.
let
Just
me
give him a
hug you,
punch.
and I'll see if I can forgive you.
Okay?
I can't inflict wounds.
Okay.
At 5th level.
Yeah.
Oh god!
You have to roll to hit.
Maybe use my inspiration for that. I've had an inspiration sitting on her for a long time. Come on, Odalin dice.
Exactly the same.
13. 19.
One off.
His AC's 20.
Oh!
So
Maybe,
you go to give him a hug.
grab his neck.
And you go to think where he's got full plate on, so you go to kind of reach and you think you found the skin and you cast the spell and it just fizzles. And it doesn't go through. Now, I don't know if the other two will notice this. Yeah, whatever.
With a passive perception of 19, do I notice this?
Well, the one's a perception of... Well, I guess I could go with their passive.
Are we sure it's just proficiency plus wisdom?
I
Yeah,
think it's just proficiency, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah, like, I think if you're
I'm gonna have to roll. Both of their passives are
Because-
high.
Yeah, because clerics have access to inflict wounds. So
yeah, but if your wisdom is negative, it still uses your wisdom modifier.
So they see... So both of the
for
figures
spells.
see your hands start to glow with like this negative
That's
energy.
fine.
They, Alexandra! And they go to push you away. Gotta stop. And they, what are you doing? Gotta draw a sword. Just gotta wait. I do not want to come to blows.
Say nothing, it's over. Never be angry again. I have Lucky!
You can try again with Lucky.
May I?
I mean, you've already used inspiration, which is basically lucky. I mean, you
Can't I Lucky it 3 times? All my Luckies?
I don't think so.
I have it sitting right here. What the?
no,
I think you
lucky,
can only
you
lucky
use
once, yeah.
per turn.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
well.
Lucky and Inspiration aren't combative. It's just another chance at it.
Yeah.
So you should be able to use Lucky.
I don't know. It depends.
No, if you use inspiration and lucky, that seems a little bit OP.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, because you're still just trying to hit. It's not like you're trying to get like
Lucky
multiple
things
hits.
or-
You're just getting the one.
But a lucky and an inspiration is a reroll. You get
Correct.
2 rerolls per turn.
Yeah,
But it
that's-
doesn't seem
no.
like something you should be able to do.
Only
No,
once.
you wouldn't get per turn. You only get 3 luckies a day, and 2, you only get
Right.
inspiration given by DMs. So that's normally that's only 1 at a time.
It just seems a
Techni-
little OP to
technically,
use
lucky
lucky
said-
and an inspiration in one spell casting.
Yeah, I guess it just depends how it's worded. I'll just look it up. I think it might be fine, but
Yeah, it should be fine.
Whatever
If I was a
you think.
DM, I'd be like, you
Check it
choose
out.
lucky or
Spend
inspiration.
1 luck point to roll an
It
additional.
does make me
D20.
curious though. How many times can you reroll with a key point?
Once.
That's what I was.
Can you
thinking.
do that and
Well,
lucky at
for
the same time?
saving throws. I can
Oh,
only use
okay.
it for saving throws, not
Okay.
attacks.
Okay, but if you have Lucky, you can use the key point and Lucky.
Also, luck is
And
before
then-
the outcome.
Why would I
That's
use
what I was gonna
lucky
say.
as a
Technically,
monk?
it says before you know the outcome.
Yeah,
I mean, I would
I
have
know-
gone 12. I would lucky that.
I know inspiration is you can know whether it hits, but lucky is before the outcome is determined.
Oh, okay.
Ah well.
So, unfortunately, but I
Also,
mean,
why would I take lucky as a monk?
why not?
But if you did,
Lucky's useful for literally everyone. There's not a single character that wouldn't want to use
But
lucky. It isn't useful at least.
that just seems like redundant and OP. Why would I do that?
Well, anyway,
Anyways,
OP can be good.
yeah, OP's not.
No,
a bad
I'm
thing.
not a dick.
I kind of wander away like sad as Charlie Brown. Like, Christmas time.
I follow her.
Alexander just kind of
She
stands
is
there
the
with the
dead
sword
Christmas
drawn
tree.
and says,
As I walk away, I'm like, everything's fine, and I go after Odalin.
They start crying. He says he's like an avatar of the gods. So like, does that mean that the gods will punish me?
I give you a hug, and I start like stroking your hair.
You try, but it's like really hard. Get the fuck.
I'm pretty tall.
I don't understand.
I
I
know.
want my revenge. I'm such an ugly crier.
I don't understand what's happening either, and I get it. I get it. But we're not. I mean, I feel like we've done enough killing that we're not going to kill someone who doesn't know.
I'm not gonna kill him, Karen. I
No,
just
I
wanted
know.
to pay.
But he's this person in front of us has done nothing wrong.
Shut up!
I just hold her. I just let her
"Know
go.
your logic."
I just let her cry. Yep. I just stand there, awkwardly
A
holding the
few minutes
Goliath.
go by. The figure puts his sword away, Alexander. And after a few minutes of your crying, he kind of comes back over and he says, "Anything I could do to help?"
I kill you with my blood moon.
Well,
What?
nope.
She wants to kill him with a blood moon.
Blood Morn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm only fight Fredigas.
Oh man,
Is there anything else I can do?
help right now.
Why did this? Why did this happen to me? How can I? Can I go back in time and kill him then?
One of the figures says,
We wouldn't recommend it.
if we can track down Fredicus' soul in the void,
Oh no, no, no.
perhaps we could. I could resurrect him and then you can kill him then.
Let's go to the void.
And find my mom and dad while we're there, apparently.
Yes. We're going back into the abyss.
No, not the
No!
abyss, the void.
The void.
He says, yeah, I'm not. We'll have to research to see where avatars of gods go.
How long has he not been Fredicus Johnson?
It's like 800, 900
Damn.
years.
My
Yeah,
eyes
just
are watering.
tree res
from
just
fake
doesn't
crying.
work.
His
Yeah.
last action as Fredicus Jones was to cast her into stone, and then he just peaced out.
See you.
He said, "I'm done."
He lived his normal human life.
I feel very strange accepting help from the enemy. I understand you're like angelic and all good and helm following, but it's hard for me, so sometimes I might try to hurt you.
This is if you want to fight to get your frustration out, maybe we can fight not to the death.
That sounds excellent.
Well, does that mean we get to leave the cold if you win?
What?
Do we just get to leave the cold if you win?
Leave the cold?
Like, we can just leave here if
Oh.
you win?
We're going to the void. I think it's going to be
I don't
so
wanna
cold.
go to the void.
Well, I'm going there.
the drop figure, he says, well, we have to rid this.
Oh no.
Icewind
We're part of
Dale.
Icewind Dale now.
He says, if you guys want to wait until after we do that.
Oh, by the way, we saw her like 3 days ago.
Yeah, we're
you
friends
saw
with
her
her.
too, but you didn't ask the right questions.
Yeah, neither did we.
No, we knew who it was.
What are you
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
young
they're-
lady?
What?
What are you talking about? Who did you see?
He's still old man.
He's the old.
No, I know that, but I'm questioning why he's yelling at me.
Karen, it's actually Druid, isn't that funny?
You didn't see anybody. You're crazy.
I love when he does stuff like this. It's so funny.
I mean, I agree with him.
Yeah.
Karen hasn't said
I'm
much
just
this
saying
whole time.
we have
It's
more.
a lot of watching.
We.
Right,
I have more
stop
information
soaking
than
it all
they
in.
do,
Like,
and
what
I'm
is
lording it
happening?
over them.
My eye won't stop running from fake crying.
Gotta look at what's his face, be like, oh, these kids these days are full of stories. You're a real asshole. And then I'll walk out.
I live through it.
He says, but I've never met you.
I finish hobbling out.
Helm's blessing be with you.
I feel like this has spiraled into.
This was something today. It sure was.
I don't even know what to call it.
I always got Olin's back.
Fuck you, man.
Olin.
We need to come up with a secret handshake for the clove.
Wait, what? I saw in the corner. By the time I turned around, you were done.
We have to
Two
do.
C's.
Why would there be 2 C's?
Odalin.
It's
The
K
clove.
for Kiki.
Oh, it's K?
Yeah, it's
K for
K,
Kiki.
and then it was L for
Oh,
Liarin.
you know
Oh,
what?
so it's
I don't-
changed.
Oh,
What
so
is-
it's changed.
So it's
What?
Now it's
What do you have
Cove.
the name of
Yeah, instead of an
Clove?
A, it's an L.
Oh, sorry, I meant to
Because
say
it
the cove.
Well, no, now it's
Never the
Cove. Yeah.
Cove.
We
No,
never had an L. What am I thinking?
Why?
It's the Cove.
That's silly, Odin.
Because there's no
Liarin.
Liarin, it's Alton instead.
Yeah.
It's Cove.
Cove.
The Cove, spelled K-A-O-V. Or just V?
And there's
No.
And there's 3 K's
Alton
because
would
it's
know. Alton would be a
Kyra,
part of it.
Kiki,
I'm not
because
comfortable with
and
that.
Kierdag.
Yeah,
he
we
wasn't
were.
around when that happened.
Yeah, we
so
were
it'd
still
still
the
be,
clove before.
Yeah, we were the Clove before Alton. So
Yes.
it'd be K-O-V-E. So it'd just be
Cove.
Cove,
Cove.
not Clove.
Cove.
Cove. Here's our cove.
Where's the E from?
K O
There was no E
K
clove.
O.
It was just K-L-O-V.
Yeah, it was K-L-O-V.
Okay, so now it's just
Cove.
K-O-V.
Yeah.
Now
Cove.
it's K-O-V.
Cove.
Bach. Be okay.
Well, no, it's K-O-V. So it'd be
Well,
Cov.
Bach makes more sense than Cov.
Well, we wouldn't know to change it.
Well, you
Call on the
wouldn't
Cov.
have had to change it to begin with. It would have been that from the start.
Well, I still say we're clove, and then I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense. There's no L. I guess we're cove. Silly Odalin. Okay. Well, we know Oriel, and she's nice. We don't want to kill her.
Well, she's what's causing this endless winter.
You gonna yell at her? Or you gonna yell at me?
I already walked out.
Didn't you just tell her to stop it?
Well, we plan to by killing her. She's an evil deity.
How do you know that?
Why don't we just give them all our information?
All the research that I've ever.
This is not the person. This is not the droid we're looking for.
Yeah, but we don't. We're not
I
necessarily
understand you.
aligned.
Yes.
Could be.
Even if he's not still the dickhead that did that to Odalin, doesn't mean we necessarily want to
I
aid
mean,
in
I
him
know
killing
we
her.
were in the Underdark for a long
And he's not
time,
asking
and
for you
you
guys to join
just
them.
don't trust
Well,
anyone
right, but that
anymore.
doesn't mean we need to give him all the information we have.
Oh, gotcha.
What if?
No, my only thing was, yeah, we met her. She's not that bad, and I have no
She gave
interest
us
in killing her.
She gave us shelter.
She did it because.
You met her too, but you didn't ask the right questions.
Oh, she seemed guarded
She was
when we met her.
pretty free with us.
Oh, she seemed to.
She's really nice.
She seemed to kind of rush us out of the house once she. You said I met her.
Yeah.
Um.
Because we met her after you.
What did she look like?
What did she look like when you met her?
I don't know.
Well, then.
I don't know who you're referencing. I've met tons of people in the past.
Yeah, we did
day.
too. I'm just letting you know.
So somebody
that-
that we've met in the past day is Arl, the Frost Maiden,
Yep.
the evil deity that is plunging Icewind Dale into endless, unrelenting cold,
Yeah, I forgot to ask her why she was doing that.
I would like.
killing lots of people and using her minions to then.
They
kill
can
more.
leave at any time. I would
This
also
is
like.
their home.
So what? It's her home too. I would also like to talk to the Lady of the Lake and see what she has to say.
I love that the lake's frozen over. I can skate on it now.
Wait, the lady of the lake?
Yeah, the white lady.
That's like a real thing?
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah,
That's
but their
the
story
reason
is
why-
Is that what I went to pee?
that's the storytelling.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you first went in here, there was some storytelling of this white lady that appears on the lake far off in the
Yeah.
distance.
So we don't know if she's real or not. We just
But that's why the inn is called the
Oh.
White Lady Inn, because it's this white ghostly figure that seems to walk on the lake.
I mean, we are right there, so can we just go out to the lake and look around?
Sure.
Okay. We do that? I do that. You following me? Because I'm done with fake
will,
Fredicus here.
because I can run across water.
I assume it's frozen. It looks pretty frozen.
I would assume it's frozen. It's
But you're a
frozen.
Goliath. Do you want to walk on frozen over
You can fly over. don't
water?
worry.
I
You could
hover.
fly.
Just swim above it. Come on in, Geeky. The water's fine.
I float my ass over.
I treat it like a desk clerk.
Just fly over the floor.
What? It was like, you have this ability. And me and Jamie are like, we're gonna totally fuck with it.
Yeah.
That's right, the receptionist. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to take some Advil when I get home.
Aww. Is this giving you a headache?
The session gave me a headache. Oh,
I'm serious. Kurdak hasn't said much, so everything.
I
okay?
don't understand.
Because he doesn't
any-
know half of what we're doing.
Yeah, I was just like, you guys are after this guy's not that guy, but everything leads to him. And now you're trying
And
to hug
he's
him.
like, this
Now
guy's
you're
not
going
this
off to the
guy,
lake.
so let's do something else.
Okay, guess my time here is done.
Lake.
Yep. So you walk up to the lake, and
But
it's,
she's gonna follow Odalin to the end of time, apparently.
Yay!
it's mostly frozen over. You look across the lake, the lake. Make a perception
The
check.
Wraith? Wait,
Rake the lake.
can I make a perception check as I'm with her?
Sure.
I have to pull up my D&D Beyond because
I'll come back around as myself.
It's Druid.
He's back.
21.
Hello.
I'm looking for the word Druid on D&D Beyond.
That's not it.
Close enough.
Perception. Percepidoo. 5.
But I got a 21, that's why
You kind of look
need
across,
me.
and it's just cold, and there's ice and snow kind of being blown around the tops of the ice. You're looking around, scanning. You see what you think is like a silhouette of a female, and then it kind of.
I haven't seen anything.
Does
But
it
she doesn't see it.
does it reappear?
It's like the snow
somewhere
kind of like
else?
forms. It's like maybe you're making it look like that, or maybe you think you saw something, but maybe the stories that you heard in the inn, which just kind of conjured the image in your head, but because you look again, it's gone. Yeah, it looks like there was like the wind blew and then like this form of a female.
Commune with nature.
How many uses a day do you get of
At
that?
will!
I think there probably is a limit to that.
It's not in there.
So 11.
Look at the barbarian.
Yeah.
Because I was that barbarian.
Bard.
Path of the Totem.
So anyways, while they're looking that up,
But I don't see it like reapparate like
Nope, you
anywhere
just see that
else.
once.
It's like there and then.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I will. How far away was it?
It's hard to tell, but it's pretty far. It was like just I don't know, hundreds of feet away.
So how wide is the open water that we're standing in front of?
Oh, hundreds of feet across, like probably thousands.
Like, okay, wait, on the map, where
Go back
are
to
we?
Go back to the actual map itself.
Actually,
Cast at will.
So if you look at East Haven, it's the Loch Dinshire.
oh,
It's all good.
Yeah, it's
That's
called a spirit walker.
really small. Okay.
It's almost like we're playing high level characters or something.
Yeah.
Alright, there's East Haven.
There it is. There's the,
Yeah, no,
So
I
it's
see
part
it.
of that?
It's,
yeah.
it's like a
Okay.
long
And you said
pencil.
it's really small, but that's a total of. It probably spans
Whoa, lady.
So she saw
15 miles.
So she saw the lady like way out beyond the docks.
Yeah,
Okay.
hundreds of feet out.
All right.
Well, my dark vision only goes to 120.
They're still moonlit.
Within
She
3
wanted you to
miles.
see her.
Huh?
Like within 3 miles?
You don't really sense anything once your
Oh.
commute with nature finishes.
Why are
You still sense the celestial behind you.
Why are we out here? What's the point?
To ask her to help us. They said if we had dire need, she could help or something.
It's a story. That doesn't mean she actually exists.
Okay, let's go back.
Like, are you grasping at straws at this point?
Yes.
I mean, it was check the lake or go to the void, Karen.
Wait, you're saying this as if we actually have a way to get to the void.
We have wizard.
I don't think
Are you
that
are
is
you
an
talking
answer.
about Alton?
Apparently we have a new wizard. Right? He said he could send us to the void.
Did he actually say that?
Oh yeah, he said that if it would help, he could potentially try to find the soul of this Fredicus Jones. He said that
he said find the soul, not send us to the
I
void.
thought we were going to go look for the soul.
Yeah, that's what he was recommending.
We gotta go stab his soul.
He said find the soul
In the
and
void.
bring it back.
Bring
Not
it back
go
with my
into
bare
the
hands.
void.
My bare hands, because I'm totem bare.
He is dead. He is gone.
Yes? Well, let's just
How
find
is
out. If he's like
stabbing his soul going to help you?
listen, if he's just like living like a king in the void, that doesn't work for me.
People in the void don't live like a king.
They don't know.
They're
Let's
dead.
find out. I don't have my answers yet.
But we do. He's dead. He's gone.
Okay,
he
Karen.
no longer exists.
I'm going to walk away from this conversation. If you
No, I'm just gonna stand there like, I don't know what the fuck else you want from me.
You're coming to the void, Karen.
I am not.
Not like you have anybody else to go with right now.
I have Alton.
Gonna retire, Karen?
Odalyn, I understand it is quite a bit.
Now say, Volman, help me here.
I understand it is very disappointing, but Fredicus is gone,
We don't know that.
and chasing his soul. This can bring no conclusion to anything.
So I'm just supposed to let this go.
I mean, ideally, or you can hold on to it and suffer. Obviously, I'd prefer if you found a way to let it go. But we came out here, we tried to find him. This is...
What we found.
I understand. I'm going to walk off the lake. To the land.
Okay. There you guys stand on the shore of Lac d'Inchir.
I'm gonna look at Volman and be like,
Land. Forward.
It's nighttime?
Well, we have done a lot of traveling.
Yeah, well,
yeah, it's time to
Let's-
sleep.
if you remember, it's always night right now. She's kind of cast this an everlasting night. There is no sun. It's kind of hard to tell. You know that you guys have been traveling for the majority of the day, and it is time for sleep.
Yeah.
Or at least at the very least rest.
Yeah, we could definitely use a rest, and we need to figure out where we stand.
And
As
Carrick
far
needs to
as-
go to the other outpost.
Argos?
Yes, we need to figure out where we stand as far as what Oral is doing.
I don't give a shit what Oral's doing.
Alright, well, we don't need to sleep on that one then.
This is not my home. This is the first time I've ever been here. I don't care. Like, it'll work itself out eventually.
Oh.
Somebody will fix it. I've done my part. I have saved the world from demon lords. I've done my part.
Hey, fair enough. Let's get a room and rest up then.
Yeah, leave it to the Golden Guardians. They got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to take this on? Fine. Let them have it.
Alright. Okay.
Discussion done.
Yeah.
Alden's like,
I mean, that's just my opinion. She's
like, I
still going
agree.
to take
She's like,
into account her
Oh,
adventuring
yes,
I
party.
mean,
Sir.
the thing is, I was kind of in the same camp, so.
Yeah! Team, fuck them.
Alden's
Oh
like,
yeah, when she just ghosted me.
Listen, I wasn't even aware that you did that until.
Because you were looking this way.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Just the noise
So
that you
defeated.
made in celebration.
I did not
I've
know
watched that
until.
clip so many
Really? That's the clip you watched so many
Not
times?
the...
Alright. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Alright.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll figure out what they do.
What?
2
later
weeks from
on.
now.
Yeah.
Jen for president? I missed that.
See you
Wait.
next week for
Alright.
You said Jen for president.
Hey, Wendy, I love you.